Good.
Clip it with your beer bottle.
Move
again.
it towards you.
I don't need to. I'm good.
You're not gonna sit like that.
I've been doing this for like 16 episodes.
I've
only
been doing
13.
this for years.
Yeah.
Making the
My
tears
father's
rain down
father
like
was a podcaster.
monsoon.
God, I wish you talked like that the whole episode. That sounds like sports radio.
My father's father.
You sound like
His father was a podcaster.
and his father was a baker.
Yeah. His father was a bricklayer. But other than that,
I want to be a
fucking
golfer.
podcasters.
You're a caddy.
I
We
hear
do this
nothing of it.
way too much, and we're just talking, and then I can't make out anything.
I'm going to do this every
I
time.
lean back sometimes when I'm talking to you.
That's a problem too.
But I'm also, I feel like, way louder than you guys. Like,
All right,
yeah,
man, I'm loving it.
All right.
that could
This
be
is
the
me
new
all
Radio
day.
Watts voice.
Yeah.
There was a 14-car pileup on State Route 13. Too dark?
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Was
Easy,
there?
Easy, Bob.
It's Joe Biden's birthday.
Is it really?
No, probably not.
It's Joe Biden's birthday. You were talking about Eminem. Did you see how
94
people?
and a half?
You see how people were saying that Joe Biden had a stand-in at his State of the Union, and they were saying how Kamala Harris also, like, somebody was wearing a mask of her. It wasn't actually her.
I believe
because
it
of
did.
like the crazy neck wrinkles she had.
Oh, I
Has
believe
neck
it.
wrinkles now?
I mean, I think it was probably just they make up to the shit out of her because
It's a real thing.
Like diabetes,
I
obesity.
apologize for
you guys
saying
brush
that.
your beard.
Yeah, absolutely. Love
Yeah.
it.
I have to.
Damn.
I get.
What kind of brush do you use?
I don't get beard.
Beard brush.
I get beard.
Like you just, I
get
just,
beard
I just
hit.
buy a beard brush. I just like walk into the
My
barber.
mom just- my
like,
mom-
yo man, let me get a beard.
No,
brush.
don't buy it from the barber. It's
Mom-
like $40.
I use a legit comb.
Buy it from the
So
Amazon.
like mine's getting long enough that it starts to like kind of stray a little bit, and I just literally use like
You
a
can get,
comb
like, a
on it,
whole
and I
set
feel like this is.
for like $15 on Amazon, like oil brush. Like
Oh, you guys put oil in it?
Oil's
Stuff.
crucial. Oil's crucial.
I don't have
What
oil
does
right
oil
now.
do?
I have.
It helps it come in a little thicker, gives it a nice shine, and it makes it like smooth when you're
I
brushing.
don't
have
need it to look
wax right
oily. I got
now.
an oily face. I don't need my beard to
No, it won't
oily.
look. It won't look like wet.
No. It'll give you a little glimmer though when people see
I don't
it.
want
For
the
sure,
glimmer.
dude.
I don't
For
need the
sure.
glimmer.
Well, no, it's too short now
Yeah,
for
I
a
was
glimmer.
like,
yeah.
wait, no, I
Your
don't
face
need
would
that.
just look sweaty.
Hey, what are you sweating for?
I was watching Cops.
Why are your cheeks so shiny?
Yeah. That beard balm too. That's pretty slick.
Yeah, that's what I don't think I have right now.
I never had
So
that.
now
I
that
just
we've
use
talked
yours.
about this, my TikTok for the next 3 days is going to be nothing but like
Mm-hmm.
Beard Club for Men ads or some shit. Like,
I watched one casino app thing, and that's all I'm getting right now.
I've ruined my TikTok for Benny. So he used to.
I
Love,
downloaded it. I'll admit it. I was bored. They were driving. They got me good, man.
He used to love watching people like rip open packs of Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
And they just don't come up now because of all the gambling shit that's on my
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. And he's like, I want to watch people open Pokemon cards. I'm like, I don't know their names, man. Like,
Yeah, that's true too. I can't watch it anymore because I only want to watch them open R packs, and R packs are like $1 gazillion to open, so no one's doing it anymore.
I saw that one guy open. He had like a $20,000 card. His hands were literally shaking the whole
Oh
time.
yeah, people's hands shake all the time.
Benny, literally, I ran to the dollar store 2 nights ago. I had to go get like hash browns or some shit. I don't fucking remember. But I went in, and whenever we go to the dollar store, he's like, "Can you buy me a pack of Pokemon cards?" And I'm always like, "No," and then I buy one anyways.
Yeah.
So I grabbed him a random pack of Pokemon cards and a fucking little $5 Barbie for Eevee so that she wouldn't be pissed. This motherfucker opened up a $112 card from
Charizard?
Random
Really?
Park. No, it was a Chonkachu.
Oh, obviously.
Fat,
Pikachu.
Yeah.
fat Pikachu.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
I was like, you lucky son
yeah,
of
that's
a
pretty
bitch.
cool.
Does it look just like a fat Pikachu?
It's literally a giant fat Pikachu. Hold on. It's
That's pretty
it's
cool.
like an alt art. It's one of the chase cards for Vivid Voltage. Not that you guys care, but I took a picture of it
I don't
because I
know what
sent it
is.
to.
I would care if I knew.
You
what
know
it was.
who Jake Stevens gets down with Pokemon cards.
Really? Jake
Yeah.
Stevens is one of the best Call of Duty players I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
I
That's
see it
cool.
right here.
That's awesome.
Oh no, this is the rainbow one I'm looking
The
at.
rainbow one is like the super chase one.
So that because I'm pissed like the rainbow Charizard people were liking, which
Yeah.
still was like $300. So like, ugh.
The
Rainbow.
No. the
We're edgy.
Did I tell you Meg got me with that the other day? I
And
can't-
tattoos,
I-
Mom.
I can't remember what it was. It was something to do with you guys. I can't remember. And she was like on the couch, and I was like, "Damn, really?"
Yeah,
That's
you
awesome.
texted that, but I can't remember what it was now.
Chelsea gets me with the suck it easy once in a while, and I'm super salty.
That's why I left the hospital.
All right, Charles, suck it easy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, "Oh yeah, you too." And then you're like,
Wow. I'm
so
gonna
we're
have to
cutting this.
remember this.
Do not cut
So
this.
we're cutting
Don't
this.
cut this.
This I thought I liked the Beard Talk cold intro, and then Watts
No,
just
do not
So-
cut this.
That just makes me think of what was the movie with Franco and Rogan when they went to North Korea?
That's the best
The
part.
interview.
Love it
The
so
interview,
much.
yeah. That movie was fucking. I actually don't even remember if it was fucking hilarious. I just
I
remember.
don't either, but I feel like it
Me,
was.
Meg and I
No,
went to
it
the
was. I love
Meg and I
it.
went to the theaters, and before we went to the one down in Columbus, so you could buy drinks there. But before we went,
That's awesome.
we like got drinks at the bar across the street from it.
Dang, that live's already there.
Huh?
That live's up.
Yeah, it was showing up. I mean, but we were shit faced, dying laughing at that fucking.
That movie's hilarious.
Yeah.
I felt like it
I
was really
loved it.
funny, but I can't remember anything about it.
I remember the tiger.
Like, you could tell me that the CIA don't have North Faces?
Yeah.
Pirate booty?
Yeah, see, I don't remember any of
My,
it.
that gift, the gift, like the best, one of the best Franco gifts is from that movie where he's like,
What's the
Stand- stand
that
up.
that's from?
yeah,
See,
and the other one's from Spider-Man.
Was the
where he,
hate
like,
it?
he
That
turns
was-
and smiles.
that was
Hate us because they ain't us. Yeah, that was from that one
okay,
too.
okay, yep.
Seth
I remember
Rogen bites off that dude's fingers at the end.
that. See, I
That's
gotta
it.
I gotta rewatch this.
It's when they're like battling at the end when they're like when they get caught basically and they're still trying to like,
Okay.
assassinate him or whatever it is.
See, I need to rewatch this.
Punch that tiger in the balls.
yeah, that's good. Yo, my dick stank. And then they kept telling that chick, what was he telling her? Not catfishing us. That's when they're acting the CIA and get interviewed.
Yeah.
They're so good.
yeah, I can't-
Movies are so good when Rogan has to be the more serious one and Franco can be a wild guy.
Part of,
That
that,
made it.
part of
That-
Pineapple Express popped up on my TikTok the other day when he's like, "What does he say? You just got chilled by a cholo gang, motherfucker!" Blows his foot off.
He
or
was
whatever the
so
fuck
he was so
says.
good, man.
Yeah. The only thing I really ever say from that, I say all the time. I say the fish taco thing, but no one ever gets it.
I'd had you. Madison, you got the British Nikes on. I ain't seen them since '87. That was a good movie.
All right,
I told
ready?
you.
Hit it. We can play that, I think.
What? Has it been 45 seconds?
Easy, yeah.
Fuck, shit, fuck.
See, now we...
Now you ruined it.
What'd I do? Being American? My bad.
All right, I'm muting Watts the rest of the episode.
You should. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm holding this up on the Jeffrey Dahmer show. Now I love the guy.
You finished? You love Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, I love the guy who. Sure, Tyson definitely punched that tiger at some point. Like he had to have. There's no, I mean,
Absolutely.
Haggle with the gypsies.
they want to haggle.
And like 99% of Amish are also super racist.
Gambling's fucking hard.
Really hard.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear the fucking intro the
Yeah,
whole
because
time.
I muted everyone. I wasn't risking anything.
It took me 2 seconds to say fuck.
Did our best.
I told you
Did
we
our
wouldn't
best.
make it 45 seconds.
We're gonna have to play like I'm gonna have to find like 2 minutes of that shit we went through and
Oh
just
my god.
post it up.
The beard talk. I feel like the beard talk
Yeah,
could be
yeah,
a
yeah.
TikTok.
Solid. People love beard.
Smat talk on beard talk on TikTok.
Maybe we just become a beard show.
Yeah, now we're
I'll just wear a
talking.
fake one until mine gets bigger.
As long as we're not talking about hairstyles, I got you guys on that one.
No, you just wear a wig for that.
I told him I need a couple wigs because I got some fucking ideas.
Some disguises you can pull off.
Yeah, I got a few. I got
You're
a
gonna
few
put on
fucking
some of those
coals in the
nose
stove.
mustaches
Yeah.
with just a thick
I need a
mustache.
wig. I've always wanted to just have a wig and then just rock it, but act like I always had hair. Like go to work with
No,
a
I think it
big
should be like
blonde wig.
be your twin.
You should trim yourself down to a goatee and put on a wig.
You got
and
to
go to work.
Definitely have bangs though. I think your twin should have bangs. And then do this a lot. Flip your hair.
Flip them. Get the old Terry.
Oh, the
My
yeah.
twin. Matt Watts. And you should be like
What's it? What would be a
Matt
good
Hay
twin? What,
Watts.
I was gonna say, what would be a good twin for Matt? It'd have to
Mark.
be like
cat.
Mark.
No.
Cat Watts.
Cat Watts. If you ever buy a cat, that
Mad
needs to
Cat.
be its name. It's Cat
for
Watts.
sure. Now you need a cat now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking about getting a cat.
They're bastards.
They're the worst.
Yep.
All right, well, that thought's over. Cool. It's the dogs, huh?
Nah, cats are solid if they're
I
like.
was thinking about.
Not assholes.
You want your cat? No, you want it to be a good mixture of like doing asshole cat shit and then doing like the cool like. Oh yeah, you just sit there and let me pet you.
But
was thinking-
I don't feel like you train that into. I think it's just a
No,
crapshoot.
you just got to get lucky.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot.
So like right now, the cat we have does none of the fun cat shit and all of the like. I want to just sit on you and purr and pet, and it's the worst.
Yeah, shout out Nate's cats, but I feel like they never do nothing fun.
Dave's cats are kind of tight, although the one is super skittish and it's real funny when it runs away because it's kind of fat and it
I love a
skitters
fat
out.
animal.
We
If
got
I-
too many friends with cats, you think?
If I can't get a cat,
just
then I
those
want a
two. Actually, I have a cat.
full-blooded dog.
I'm allergic to cats. I don't even like them.
Full-blooded up dog?
Don't you want to know what that is?
No. Not
sure?
about, yeah. Is
was-
that why that's, honestly, is that why that's written on there?
No, I wrote it up there. I was so fucking proud of myself 3 days ago.
No, you got someone?
I got Meg with it,
Oh, okay.
and she was fucking oblivious.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing.
It's the best.
It's a good time getting somebody.
We were dropping the kids off at my mom and dad's because we had it was last week. We had purse bingo, and I was like doing the modeling thing.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah,
Holds up.
bang.
I'm
So,
not gonna
anyways,
say
Gabe, you know Gabe is, but anyways, he has a dog like Caesar.
What's his name?
That's what I thought he said.
Gabe.
Gabe. With a B.
Gabe?
Gabe. Riel.
Okay.
Gabe. Anyways, he has a dog like Caesar that's a big dog, and then like a little like kind of pit bull mix dog. So, anyways, they run around, and my mom and dad's like they go back and forth between the yards, and so they were all excited like when we pulled in, and Meg talking about him. I'm like, man, fucking up dog in here as we were leaving, and she was like, "What's up, dog?" I was like, "Nothing. What's up with you?"
It's so
And she was
good.
like, "What?"
Yeah, it's a
oblivious.
good time.
I was dying. I was crying. I was literally laughing so hard.
I tried to get a guy at work with that not too long ago, and I had to do what I did to you guys. I brought it up probably for 30 minutes, and then I kept having to be like, don't you want to know what that is?
I haven't
Really
tried it
good.
in a while. I'm around too many people that won't do it. Should just been like a whole day of randomness, seeing how many people I can get.
You got to do it like if you get like drug around like shopping or something, try and get the people working, because they're just like their brain is in like I'm working mode, not.
Or you
"Oh,
can tell
shit."
them it's a.
Or like you walk up to a random Walmart worker and you're like, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh, that's
That's fucked up. Yeah, that seems rude.
Or you can tell them it's a real mind goblin.
I mean, if an adult did that to you, you probably have to slap them, right? Like
Yeah.
if a stranger fucking got you.
I don't know. I don't
got you-
know.
I mean, I would laugh,
Yeah, I don't know.
but I
I'd
also
be like, your fingers kind of smelled like up dog.
There you go. Oh, and it's just back and forth the whole time.
yeah.
Benny tell me dropped his pocket as he's walking away.
Those are good too. I love that.
And man, when as soon
Fucking
as you
love
turn
the dad
around,
jokes.
suck it easy.
Yeah. Fucking love the dad jokes, man.
So speaking of the Super Bowl,
You're right. Yeah.
I played the greatest game ever.
You did?
Yeah, on Oculus.
When'd you do that?
Oh, I have something.
Terry's
for this.
kids had it.
You got to get your sea legs for those.
Oh well, before I go into the greatest game ever, they have this monkey game, and I was like, I couldn't do anything with the monkey game, but I finally got to like the top of a house, and then I fell from the house.
Yeah.
That was
Thought
fucking
you were
brutal.
dying.
That was brutal.
It was like a jump dream.
That was terrible.
The only time I've had one on, I did the roller coaster, and I could feel
Nah, that
myself.
seems terrible.
Yeah, I could feel myself like moving, and I had to keep telling myself like, "You're fucking."
You think
still.
people who like want to commit suicide put that on and like, let's see if I really want to do this and like jump off
That'd be a
houses?
good
Like,
idea.
Suicide
That'd be a
game,
good idea.
just to see if that's what your thing.
fucked
Be a good
up.
idea.
Got dark.
It's probably, you know what? That's probably a thing though, for being honest.
Not yet, I
is.
don't think.
No,
yeah,
I
you
guarantee
you
it
could
is.
a hacker thing probably. Yeah, you
Oh
could
yeah,
probably
there's
find
like a
it.
mod for that, I'm sure.
They
Anyways,
have a home invasion
Yeah.
one on there. Have you seen that? Where it's like somebody's like breaking into your house and you got to like defend your house.
okay, that would
Oh,
be
I have
awesome.
seen- I have
seen
would
that.
play
I've
the
seen that
shit
one
out of
before,
that
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you never dreamed of that scenario.
Oh yeah, I've definitely thought about.
Sometimes I just sit by the gun safe with one finger on it, just waiting, hoping.
Wait, you don't have a little safe beside your bed?
Yeah, but it's not fingerprint.
What?
No, it wasn't. That's not what it was
What are you,
for.
poor?
But I never bought one. Well, it's like the same price as that one. They're not very expensive, the fingerprint ones.
Nah, mine's not fingerprint. It has a code on it though.
Well, that's what mine has.
Yeah.
The only guns
No,
I
you
have
poor.
My big safe doesn't even have a digital thing on it. It's got a dial.
Yeah, that's
It's like a
badass.
Twisty
Stuff.
lock.
That's
cool.
sweet. Wait a minute, sir.
Hold on.
Like, oh, fuck, hold on. I wrote this down somewhere.
Yeah.
Was it
You know?
a 7 or 17?
That game sounds awesome, though.
Yeah, I don't have an Oculus. I just saw it on TikTok.
Okay, anyways, speaking of Super Bowl. So I played the Lamar football game with QB1 or something.
Oh, is it like the Mike Vick experience?
Oh, yeah.
Like the
I
commercial?
Man, you
remember-
can't
I remember
run.
that.
Well, there is some running plays, but they don't got running down yet.
Okay.
But it's fucking awesome.
But
So-
you were like, I can fucking do this shit in the NFL,
You're
baby.
okay, so you're the QB, and at first, like, Terry was in the room, so, like, no one knew how to play it, so we couldn't figure out how to catch the snap. They kept putting us in shotgun, so ball comes, you just hits you and drops
hits
right
you,
down.
yeah.
So you're just looking down, and you look up, and there's, like, 9 dudes running at your face. It's terrifying at first. You're straight up, like, you're flinching. So we finally figured out how to catch the snap. You just gotta hold the 2 buttons in the back down, and then to throw it, you just let the button go at the end of your release.
It's like Wii bowling, but
Yeah, but
Okay.
throwing football. It takes a while too, dude. I was pelting that back of lineman's heads, dude, for a long time. Dude, I hit Conklin in the back of the head. That bitch went to the stands. I shit you not. Because really,
It's a rocket.
because you don't have to throw it hard, it goes.
Yeah.
But I'm throwing rockets in there. But dude, getting the snap,
I'm John
catching
Kitna.
back, fucking looking around, reading, looking at the line is the coolest fucking
I
experience in the
bet,
world.
yeah.
It's the greatest game
I've
ever.
seen those before, but yeah, they look
have you
slick.
seen the bowling alley has a golf simulator in it now, but it's not just golf simulator, it's a sports simulator. So you
Really?
can play like baseball and football and soccer and shit on it too.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's
that's sweet.
cheap as fuck
The
too.
Lexington one, obviously.
Yeah, it's like 25.
I did see
bucks
they had a
hour.
golf simulator.
Well, that's the
but,
deal, yeah.
And it's not $25 a person. It's just 25.
Wow,
I think
really?
they're just trying to get more people to
Yeah.
come drink at their bar because it's in the bar.
Oh, it's a genius idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that when we went there last time. I had no idea that was
Yeah.
in there.
Well, so I was talking to the lady. I was buying a bucket of beer, and I was like, "Oh, you guys got golf simulator?" Because it wasn't on. And she was like, "Yeah, it does all kinds of shit. There's like footballs and baseballs and blah blah blah." And she was going on. I was like, "Oh, is it expensive?" And she's like, "Hell, I don't know. Here's the flyer."
Yeah, there you go.
Just fucking walk
Yeah,
off with my
I'll have
bucket
to check
of
that
beer.
out. That's
Man,
pretty
it's
cool.
wild, yeah.
We
Cheap
did the
as shit.
we did the one at this skating rink, but it was like everybody had like a vest we wore, and it was like in this little like rectangular
It
area.
was like the mocap vests.
I don't know, but it was like there were like aliens and zombies,
Yeah.
and oh, that was fucking wild. You'd all of a sudden just turn, and there's something like right in your face.
I
Well,
still
this
wanted
one's
to
not
play
a
a zombie
VR,
game
though. This
too,
one's
but they
just
didn't have
like a
one.
open thing. They have those like they're like the virtual laser tag, but it's basically like Resident Evil where you're like in a big open room. It's like a warehouse, but you're all wearing like the VR headsets and you have on like the vests and you're carrying around. Like,
Yeah,
laser
it
tag
was like
rifles.
that. Yeah. That was slick.
I want to do that. Shit
Mhm,
looks
that was
dope.
slick. That was in Sandusky.
I want to do that one where you're running and shit.
Yeah, they put you on
That
the
one
little.
looks
They're like
sweet.
on the little
Circle
like,
thing.
biogrid.
Yeah, that's
treadmills.
badass.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
and
sure.
it's fucking exhausting.
My problem is
Freak
I'm
out.
gonna be sweating so bad that thing better be waterproof.
Oh
If
yeah,
I want a
yeah.
treadmill,
just gonna-
especially.
that-
The last
yeah,
time-
yeah,
Yeah,
so
I would
right
have
on.
just have to keep doing
I
one of these.
felt bad the last time we
Sweat
played
bad.
laser tag. I felt bad for the person that put the vest on after I did because we were in there for like almost 40 minutes and I was drenched.
Oh
by
yeah,
the
that's
time
how
we
it'd
got
be.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bad. But yeah, so that was speaking of Super Bowl, huh?
Did you guys see the thing? What the Chiefs fans did today?
Uh-uh.
They put a fucking Travis Kelsey t-shirt.
Robin Moore Banks.
They put a Robin Moore Banks. They put a Travis Kelsey t-shirt on the Rocky statue in Philadelphia.
Really?
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Man,
That's to feel good to be Kelsey and see that.
how pissed were
Like
those?
that's my phone
I
background.
just,
for sure.
I
Yeah.
just saw a video of the Philly fans when they just played 49ers. Those fans are fucking vicious.
They're the worst.
Philly fans.
Yes,
Vicious.
it was bad, dude.
Philly, the city, and Philadelphia sports fans in general. Like
It was-
Boston sports fans might be the closest thing to them.
It was
They're
literally
just
like
racist. Philly fans
this-
are rude.
this dude showed
And
like
racist.
he's walking with his kid and wife. They're just trying to walk into the game, and he's just holding his phone. Every single person he passed was like, "Fuck you," flipping him off, like just talking shit, throwing bottles at him. Like it was fucking rough. You're gonna get a fight if you go to a game in Philadelphia.
No, don't get
If
a
you're
finger.
wearing a,
You're gonna- you're
if
going
you're
to.
wearing a opposite team jersey, probably.
Yeah.
I
That's
say
what
the
I'm saying,
move
you're
is
going
Philly
to.
jersey on top, You beat him, that kicks off. You rip that Philly jersey off.
Start spinning
Turn
around.
around, give him middle fingers. That's your move right there, man.
you
I'm
better-
not doing it, but I would love for
Man,
someone to
better
try
have
it.
Somebody with you.
Did you see the kid with the mullet get smoked with that right hand at the hockey game a couple nights ago?
No,
I think I did see that.
He said the N word and that dude fucking
Really?
just lit his ass up.
Wait,
Good on him.
a black guy?
No. It was
Okay.
a white dude hit like a little white trash white dude.
Good on him.
No, why was it like this is a black dude watching hockey?
Yeah, we need more of that. Just fucking punch him in the mouth.
I mean, they were arguing before, but yeah. It wasn't a hard R, but he still lit
I would
him up.
love.
So it was two trashy white dudes saying the N-word to each other.
No.
Just the one guy was saying that.
Yeah, and he didn't get slept. He ate it, but he wasn't happy afterwards because then he came forward and the dude used his other hand to kind of like get more distance.
Is
Then
he up? Was he up top?
Hold on, I'll just bring it up.
Don't
like-
fight the guy behind you. Fight the guy in front of you.
That's how it
No.
was.
See,
He was.
never
He was-
fight
he was
the guy
he was
behind
the
you.
guy in front.
You don't. They got the high ground.
Oh no, I've straight up grabbed somebody and yanked him down over the seat.
That's the
before.
point too,
Like-
though,
like,
yeah.
No. If you're
Yeah,
gonna talk shit to
yeah.
me, I'm grabbing you and pulling you down. You're falling. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and look at your dick while we're arguing.
I mean, how tall is this guy?
Yeah, that could change the
Part of the
too.
stadium he's
Yeah, all of a
sitting
sudden I'm arguing with
Talking
this
about.
6'10"
When's the
guy.
last time you were in an actual stadium?
It's
been a
not
while.
dick to head.
If they're standing, yeah,
No.
it's like belly button to eye.
You're both
ratio.
standing?
Yes.
No way.
100%. When
You might
when
be
was the
right.
last time you were in a
Yeah,
stadium?
You might be right.
Brown Stadium. They played the Chiefs, I think. Watt spilled a bunch of beer on the guy in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh, I got fucking hammered. That
Is that when he
game,
ran
dude.
over your mailbox?
Yeah, same
Yeah,
night.
I was saying
I'm
that.
trying to blame it on some teenager.
No, I didn't blame it. I thought that's what he sent me a picture of a shattered mailbox. I'm like, damn, they got your mailbox. That's karma, bitch.
It was winter and
Next thing I
freezing
know-
though, so like that dude in front of us is decked out, you know, so he didn't realize.
He didn't even feel it.
He was with
no
his
idea.
kid too, wasn't he?
Or he was with his kid, and they were super nice. We talked to him for like the first quarter,
You
and
say
like
so.
he just saw us hammering beers, and he was like, "It's not worth it, son."
Just let him live.
These are probably two crazy bastards. Because we were in like a nice section, and like
There's the Rocky picture.
for some reason, no one else around us was pounding beers, you know.
Yeah, they were.
No one else was,
Yeah.
huh?
Just us.
People don't party it down there, man. You get close to the players, and everyone acts stuck up. You go to the fucking nosebleeds, that's where they're partying. Because they don't give a fuck.
No, that dude was from like New York or something,
If you say so, then. Couldn't tell you much about that game
or that
Turn my
night.
phone
or that
down.
day.
Turn my phone down so you don't get volume, but here it is. Just watch the first punch.
Oh, that's a kid fighting a grown man.
It's a hefty. Ooh.
Oh,
I told you.
He did get right back up, but
He
he
did
went.
that.
He did, no,
Oh,
he just
shit.
he just
Yeah,
gets
boy.
drug over.
Oh, is
oh,
that-
his girl.
Oh, she tries to get in it, but
Where are they? Dallas?
They're in Dallas. Yeah, it was at the Stars game.
That's a good woman right there. That's a
no,
real good
hell
woman.
no. Meg, if you ever try and fight a man when I'm fighting the man, it's gonna just make things infinitely worse because I'm gonna be trying not to hurt you whilst fighting the man.
Chelsea, if you're
Just slapped him
listening,
one punch.
if I'm fighting a man, it's turning into the Dudley Boys. Get the fucking tables, baby.
Like that
Because we're
line.
fucking going hard.
You have to do something.
Oh, yeah, we're going in.
Next time,
Yeah, but if
just-
somebody punches
Chelsea,
my, but here's the thing though, if
get
somebody,
the table.
if a man punches my wife, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, well, yeah,
that's
then,
like,
yeah.
and then I'm going to jail. Thanks.
Yeah. No, I'll have Chelsea fucking do the legs, and I do the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
4 or 5 rows up.
Oh, yeah.
You know how much
Yeah.
people? You know how fast people would clear out if that's what they knew that was
Do
going
you know how
down.
pumped
You
everybody
said
would be
dip the
for me?
tables.
Yeah.
Do you know how pumped everybody would be for me if I had my wife down there and we did the Dudley Boys?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a dude get put through a table one time at B-Dubs.
We put a kid through a table in high school.
Well, that was different, but
It was,
Riley.
it was like that fight. It was
Poor
a
Riley.
tiny little kid and a giant people.
poor Riley.
Yeah, that's
Allegedly.
messed up.
No, it was when
that's,
when I lived in Columbus. I was working a WWF pay per view. I don't remember which one it was,
Badass.
but the dudes were just super rowdy and drunk and started wrestling with each other like they were like two friends. And the dude straight up F5'd him through one of the B-Dubs tables,
Oh, shit.
like beer bottles.
I feel like they
wings,
came there to do
everywhere.
that.
Oh no, I think
You're banned for life.
I think they were just like
Or you're going to
wasted
commercial.
and got super fired up and were fucking around with each other. And then the one dude was just like, "I'm way bigger than you. I'm gonna F5 you."
Yeah.
I don't think he was really trying.
Which
to do
one's
it.
the F5 for the people?
Brock Lesnar
It's when he puts you up and then you kind of spin around.
Holy fuck.
through a table. I mean,
What would suck,
the
too,
table
is-
didn't really break because
Yeah,
beat-up
tables
tables
don't
are
break
kind
like
of.
that, yeah.
It's like, well, and they're circles too, but it like hit it and toppled it and just threw everything.
What would suck too is
Gotta be
the
awesome.
guy.
That was awesome.
To not be hit by it, to be somewhere
the,
else.
the guy on the
It was
shoulders,
awesome.
like you don't have a choice at that point. Once
Oh,
you're up
no.
there, you're like, well, fuck. I can't.
No,
do it, man.
sometimes you shake a lot and they put you down. I've seen wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
that's when you eye
You
gouge.
tap them when you're ready for the move. That's
Kick
how it
them
goes.
out. Don't never
Is that
tap
how
them.
it
When
is?
Never
if you
tap
see,
them.
no. If you see them when they do a DDT, like if they have them with the thing, wrestling talk, they smack them, and that's how they let them know, like, hey, get ready, I'm gonna DDT.
Well, that doesn't make any sense because then that would mean it was like scripted.
That is true.
It's semi-scripted. That's why it's called entertainment.
Like the NFL.
Like
yes.
the NBA.
The script tweets from the NFL the past week. after the
37-34
Aaron
is going to be the final score of the Super Bowl.
fucking hilarious.
Oh, there's been
They've
some
been so good.
great ones and some fucked up
Oh
ones.
yeah, the Henry Ruggs ones were real bad.
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
were so
Henry Ruggs
fucking
ones.
funny.
People came out quick with the
Or
Hamlin ones.
The
quick
Hamlin.
with the Hernandez ones.
Hernandez,
I haven't seen
no, the
any of
Hernandez
these.
ones was like Aaron Hernandez when he got his script, and it's the Elmo with the Chris Benoit music
Yeah.
playing in the background.
Oh, no.
There's been some bad ones.
Oh,
yeah.
boy. I haven't
So
seen
bad,
any of
so
these.
dark, but so fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen
Instantly
any of these.
funny.
God, so good.
It's still kind of rigged though, right?
Yeah, it's rigged. Who's going to win? 3, 2, 1.
Eagles.
I hope they tie.
Well, I don't think he's going to be right.
I think
I
they would
bet
just keep going.
tie.
I don't think you're
Terrible.
going to
It's
be right.
not an option. It's not an option.
Vandal got you again.
Yeah. Vandal got me with a promo.
Yeah, the NFL scripted. Everything's scripted. It's obvious, so.
No, but I do believe the refs are a little.
They
One
got
way or
money
the
on the game.
I would one way or the other.
It'd be
If
hard
I
not
had
to.
any sort of a, like, I would, if it was legal for me to bet wherever I was, I would always be betting, even if, like, my job affected it. I would try to be,
It'd be
like,
so hard.
not to do it one way or
I
the
just had
other.
my 1.5-year-old daughter betting for me.
But, like, because, like, it's not hard not to cheat when, like, you're playing board games and stuff like that. but,
Yes,
like,
it is. I love
kinda
cheating on board
I kind of
games.
feel the same way.
The thing I cheat most in is board games and like well, euchre
But
doesn't
do you
count because
play-
euchre's cheating.
No,
That's legal.
I feel like, yeah, you try and get away with
Oh,
certain
Monopoly!
things.
I'm gonna try to steal money
Yeah, that's different, though. I mean,
from the banker.
yeah, but
I'm stealing from the opponent.
Yeah, too. Yeah, you get up,
little-
you're gonna come back with no seat and no money.
Okay.
a
So, like,
little just like
Monopoly is not an
a.
adult board game, though. Like, I'm talking about, like, actual, like, tabletop board games, not,
Oh no, I don't play any of those.
yeah,
What's
no,
that?
like, loser stuff that I do.
Uh-huh.
I'm interested because I might want to do some of these.
Gabe
things.
games.
Gabe games. Now, Gabe doesn't fuck around with.
Gabe.
Gabe. He
Shout out,
doesn't. Actually, Gabe's my boy.
That's close.
Love
Me
that.
and Wa- me
You
and
threw me
Watson
down.
know
You
Gabe.
threw me down the
That's close.
steps
I
a long time
remember.
ago.
I remember
Gabe.
that vividly, actually.
And you know
Do you
what?
remember what you did to get thrown down the
Yeah, it was
steps?
a fucking. It was the T-Rex.
He threw it off the fucking. It wasn't a T-Rex. I thought it was the Queen Alien.
Oh, you're right.
You
You're
threw
right.
it off
was.
the top
Yeah,
bunk and
you're right.
fucking broke that bitch.
It was very extreme.
Gabe fucking threw him down the flight of steps. Like a,
I've never heard
like
this
a
story.
bouncer.
Yeah, dude. Well, we were what?
Are you talking
Fucking-
about a Lego set?
We would have been.
No, it was
nah,
like
dude.
a-
This is like prime. Like
It was like
top.
Alien versus Predator. Not Alien versus Predator. 'Cause
Like
it,
the
it was
first
before,
Alien.
It was like.
So like an action figure.
It was a, but it was like
Like a
it was like a
collector's item
Seth
action
MacFarlane like collector one.
Gabe
yeah.
had the
Okay.
coolest fucking toys.
Yeah.
He had all the cool stuff. He was older than us,
Yeah,
bigger
he's like
than us.
3 or 4 years older than us. Yeah.
Wait,
he's-
what age is this?
Watts might have been.
We
I mean, we were probably, what,
if
5?
we were, yeah, we were.
Oh,
kindergarten.
we
See,
were up
I
there.
thought this was like high school was what we're talking about.
no.
I thought this was like 16, 17, 18.
No, we were little.
I was like, how did I never hear about
We
this?
might have been like 6, and he might have been 10.
If we're 16 and I'm at somebody's bunk beds,
Yeah.
we got way more questions
the
right now
hell?
than how old I was.
Well, if there was bunk beds when you were 16 at places, you would have slept in them.
We
Slept
sleep in them as
Yeah, I was
adults.
just gonna say we just slept in them like less than
Bachelor
6
parties?
months ago. Yeah,
Were there bunk beds at Jordan's thing?
I slept on the top bunk just because I never got the
Where?
chance.
Yeah, I was a top bunker.
Where were there bunk beds?
Basement, for
Upstairs?
sure.
Oh, the basement. That's right.
Yeah.
No. The side room off from the pool table.
It was
Yeah.
so
Basement
funny
was
'cause-
funny because no one else knew who was down
Nobody,
there.
yeah. We
No
went down
idea
there
who's
and it
down
was
there.
dark, and then you wake up and some people are gone, some people were there. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, I had no idea.
So I
Fucking in here.
had Justice was in the room we were in that I was in had 3 beds. It was Justice
6 guys.
6 guys, yeah. Justice, me,
That was
and
a joke. I hate how the math worked out so well on that.
Justice, me, and man, what was the dude? It was one we didn't care for. Sorry, Jordan.
Google.
Well, yeah, no. Yeah, it was Google.
Why
yeah.
are you guys always shitting on people?
No, I didn't like that
I
guy.
didn't care for him.
He was actually the only
He
guy
kinda
that I
disres-
kind of didn't like.
He kind of disrespected me too.
Threw down a flight of stairs.
Yeah, I broke his alien toy and he fucking freaked out on
Who
me.
breaks an alien toy to a bachelor party?
Fucking that guy.
Yeah, I didn't like that guy the first night, but he was okay the second night.
Actually, he did get better the second night.
Nah.
I feel like the first night he kept talking shit to everyone. He's like, who's not finishing their beers? And it's like, God, I've seen you drink a beer, dude. Quit
was.
playing fucking beer
I
nonsense.
tried to chuck a beer.
Carry
We're
around
all
his water.
we're all
That
fucking
balcony.
adults. We all paid for the beer. If you want to drink a half a beer and then dump it in the fucking creek, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you can do everything you want.
And if I lose mine, I'm not looking long.
No,
No,
5 or 10
absolutely
seconds.
not.
Yeah.
my only saving grace is I had that golf little koozie
smart.
on mine.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was
that's how I knew which one was
Solid,
mine.
yeah.
That's a good time though.
The best part though is the second night waking up and people come out of the bed. You slept on the bunk beds?
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Yeah. No idea, but it was a good time.
Yeah, we were up so late that second night, and then woke up like 2 hours later to drive.
Terrible,
2.5
man.
hours. And
like-
Jake just fucking slept the whole time. Me and you were just miserable in the front seat.
Oh, I hated
I've
that.
told many people this. To anybody who doesn't know, Reese, greatest passenger front seat of all time.
Second best, probably.
To who? You?
Yeah, it's definitely not you. It's definitely not you.
I wasn't passenger seat. I've been on my game up
No,
there.
you would
You
not.
were
You've
fucking
been in the passenger
asleep
seat
before
many
we got
times.
out of the gravel in the
I would have
driveway.
pulled a griddle out of the glove box and been frying
Absolutely,
pancakes.
absolutely not. No.
I would have had you a Bloody Mary,
No, you wouldn't. And I would have drank it.
bunch of cocaine.
Definitely wouldn't have.
Blackjack and hookers in the front seat.
Yeah, been a goddamn
Just like
strip
Jerry
club up
Springer.
there.
Just
Yeah.
like Jerry Springer in the 70s.
Jerry Springer would be in the back seat doing blow off hookers.
I'm just going to go ahead and go out on a limb. We talk about Jerry Springer more than any other podcast.
I'd say so. Besides Jerry Springer's, I bet he has one.
I bet Jerry Springer has like a song or something. We could put it on the drop. Anytime he comes up, just play his music.
What do you think he's doing? You think we
Just
can get him on here?
Jerry.
Yeah,
that's
oh,
like-
that's what we need, yeah.
That's fucking. I don't know. You play that on a TV show. That's probably $9 million.
Yeah.
Well, if it's just us doing it, though.
Yeah.
But we gotta do it kind of like the Gabe. We gotta do like
What do you mean?
Barry.
Jerry.
You just
Yeah.
gotta change one letter.
Larry.
All you gotta do is have that rhythm. Everyone does.
Larry.
Curse.
We just
Curse.
gotta
Something
have,
like that.
We just gotta have beats though. Whenever we say it, we just throw beats at the camera.
That was a wild show.
That's for the
but I
tube.
like it.
That's
yeah.
for
That
the
was a
tube.
wild show.
I like it.
That was such a wild show.
That was the best when you were sick from school.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
watched like Montel Williams, Murray.
Ricky Lake was on a little
Nah,
bit.
I didn't fuck with Ricky
More,
Lake.
or
Yeah,
yeah.
see, I don't even know what that show is.
Jerry Springer, and then what was the
Judge Judy.
Come on down?
Oh, The Price is
Price
Right.
is Right. Yeah, there you go. It's like what was the
We
other
act
show
like
that
we
was
didn't
on?
watch a little Judge Judy though.
Judge Judy was on after
check it
school
out.
though. Like that was like you could
Yeah,
you
that's
could
true,
go to
too.
school and watch that.
You don't know.
I do know.
Judge Judy.
But you also got the what is was it ABC Family? Is that what it used to be? The after school was like Boy Meets World and then Grounded for Life. and
Angela
stuff. Yeah.
Anaconda.
Seventh
or whatever
Heaven?
that name is. Oh, yeah.
Seventh Heaven might have
When
used to
that.
be on.
Oh, man.
That was like you watched those shows if you didn't want to watch cartoons because you had to fill the gap before Toonami started.
Yeah. I agree.
Now that
I agree.
someone talk a little bit of sports and like the greatest.
That's
sports
Smack
league in the
Talk,
world.
baby.
I guess we can. All right.
2 fucking block 3 and 2.5 blockbuster trades. I'm only giving a half because it went to LeBron's team.
Oh,
The Super Bowl.
Didn't they trade Russell? Or Russell got drafted, then he had that whole Swaggy P incident, right? They traded him away.
Well, he gave he like
He told on
recorded
Nick P
snitched.
for fucking
for
hoes.
for cheating on what was the rap? It was like a girl rapper.
Iggy
Azalea.
Iggy Azalea. There you go.
Side note,
I was like,
she has an OnlyFans if you guys are bored.
want to see her giant ass because that thing's got to be fake, right?
Whoa.
It's only one way to find out. Fire that thing up.
Should I slide it up? There's a podcast. What is it? It's the dude that does the.
I don't like him. I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
damn
I
it,
don't
what
like
is his
him.
name? It's like Trevor or some
Yep,
shit.
that's exactly what it is.
He does the. Sup, dude? The college guy.
I like
things.
that little thing, but I do not.
Oh,
care
the
for
white
it.
guy?
Yeah,
Trevor
that-
Wallace, maybe?
Ooh, that sounds right.
Pretty close,
He has a
at
podcast.
least.
Sounds really
He has a
right.
podcast.
But he has funny ones, too.
Yeah, I think their podcast is called like Stiff Socks Podcast
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
actually
you're
the,
right.
Solid
the
name.
clips
You're
are
right.
pretty funny.
You're
A
right.
solid name.
But yeah,
He's like the hipsterish, I don't want to say that, but that sort of version of that one dude, the Bush Light guy.
Oh,
he just like the Midwest dad stuff all the time.
They're like it's like a literally a trio of them that are like Midwest
yeah.
dad. There's
Those
like the
guys are
guy,
great.
the one
I
guy
like
from the
those guys.
Wisconsin. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
I saw your mower was low on oil.
Yeah.
I love that fucking guy.
Did you watch the Packers game yesterday?
Those guys are great.
I do like that guy.
Those guys are real funny. The one dude was doing a chair review for a while.
That shows who we are.
The bigger guy.
Uh-huh.
He was doing a chair and a cooler review, so he just had a different chair, fold out camping chair and a different cooler.
That's a good idea, though.
That's
a
hilarious.
good idea.
That'd be expensive as shit though. After like 3 videos.
Oh no, he started off at the cheapest and then worked his way up. I think the last thing he did was like a Yeti and then like a $260 like.
Was it
camping
worth
chair.
it?
No. He was
Yeah,
like,
I
just,
figured it
he was
would
like,
be.
just go with the cheaper one.
Yeah, I figured it
This
would
video
be.
is sponsored. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't paid for.
I think a chair maybe gets up there pricey, but cooler. Unless I'm camping for like 5 days, what the fuck I need a Yeti cooler for? It's the biggest
no, I'm
overkill
with
thing I
you.
think
I'm
on the
with you.
market.
Unless
I'm
you're
with you.
the only time I think a Yeti cooler is worth it
Is
and
it
there's
the world ends?
Is no, and there's
That
probably
would be.
there's probably better ones. I don't own a boat, so I don't know, but they float if they fall off your boat.
That's cool.
So that's what's good about them for if you're on a boat.
See,
I did
when I
what-
picture a Yeti, I'm picturing like that.
Yeah, the big
For
one.
some reason,
And,
yeah.
and I always hated people. People
big
would always
white
say,
cooler, I think
That
the
big
Jordan's
son
thing.
bitch.
That I bought that at fucking Sam's Club. It was like $100. I think it literally fits 144 beers.
It's still so
That's
expensive
what-
for a cooler.
everybody would always say like the Yeti coolers, like this
Yeah, but
house
it's as
caught
long as
on
this fucking
fire,
table.
and
Yeah,
all the
that's
beers
true.
were cold. But like, if my house caught on fire, the last thing I'm fucking worried about is how good that cooler was.
If my house catches on fire,
Well,
like
you
obviously
probably
first,
drank one if you
first
saw your
priority is
cooler.
like family and animals, and like second priority is going to be after the cleanup. I want to see if my fucking safe's still there because that sucker's supposed to be fireproof.
Oh, animals are femme for themselves in this house.
Absolutely
like, hey,
not. Yeah,
stupid.
right. Yeah, right.
Get out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You'd be
but
in here army
they don't have
crawling because
thumbs.
of
It's not
smoke.
like they can open doors.
Yeah. You'd be in here
Doors
army
are gonna
crawling.
be open.
Although Mag earmuffs, if the little dog gets burnt up,
Unbelievable. We
See?
do not support animal cruelty.
That's
No,
not
I didn't say
animal
that,
cruelty.
yeah.
That's like there's only the strong survive. Survival of the fittest.
No, I'm saving. I don't have an
No,
animal,
I
but
mean
would
Trixie.
save it if
Trixie
I
would
had
definitely be in real big trouble in a house fire though, because she's real fluffy.
Best
She
believe it.
just
If we ever had
You
a
gotta
house
start
fire,
coating her
I'm
in Vaseline
getting,
before bed.
rubber down.
if we ever had a house fire, I'm grabbing all my daughter's fish.
What is wrong?
I'll
with
put them
you?
in my pocket.
What's your daughter's fish's name?
Put a
Pickle
couple.
and pretzel. She said, "This is no joke. I don't
Was
know.
she
How,
on Pickle 3.0?
I don't
Don't
know.
lie to
I
me.
don't know how, what.
Don't lie to me. How
What?
many has she actually had?
Just these two. That's what I was about to say. These gold. I don't know the life of like goldfish. She's had these goldfish for probably like 4 years.
See, now I'm just picturing like you and Chelsea up there. You're like, I gotta save the fish. And you,
tossing them out the
Chelsea has a cup of water right beside you, and you have the fish, and you put it in your pocket, and she looks at you, and you're like, oh, thanks, and you just throw the cup of water in your pocket,
Or you throw the cup of water on the fire?
or just drink it.
Oh, thank you. I'm so thirsty.
God,
Let's go.
It's hot up here, ain't it?
Thank God for this water. Let's go.
All right, let's reel it in.
Amazing.
We're off the chain.
It's been wild.
NBA
loved
trades.
it.
Speaking of wild, you brought up the NBA trades. They're playing NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Five
It's wild.
5 seconds for players trading firsts in 2029.
The NBA
Yeah.
went full on fuck them
They
picks.
just went
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't blame them though.
Why are picks that far away even available for trade?
That did was weird
I
to
was
me.
wondering that. What's the NFL like?
6
for
years of
trades?
I think it's like 3 years.
The NFL, yeah,
That's what.
they-
Yeah, I
That's
thought it was only
mad
a couple
at
years.
least.
No, I don't think the NFL. I don't think you can trade more than like two drafts like away. So technically, it's like 3 years, but it's only 2 actual years. If that
It
makes
could
sense.
be while you're in that draft like, a year, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, it can make sense.
I got a question. It's
Maybe you can only
unrelated,
trade
though.
so many consecutive. It's a weird thing. I don't understand. Don't care enough either.
I don't know, but
That's not what we're here for.
Durant going to the Suns is fucking crazy.
It's wild.
Kyrie
Book-
getting
how long is
traded
Booker
was
out
kind of
for?
crazy. Booker's back.
Oh,
came-
is he?
Yeah, he came back.
I love thinking about Bron going to sleep with Russell. Like, all right, we got a shot. Waking up to KD and the Suns. Like, oh, you fucking shitting
Yeah.
me, dude.
Yeah, I mean, getting Russell was definitely an improvement over.
He is so bad, man.
It's
Oh,
wildly
I heard
wildly-
this the other day. I picture Bron waking up saying, saying it could be raining titties, and I'd look up and catch a dick.
That was
That
yeah.
the other day for the first time. I was dying. He said that though.
That team's not good anyway. Like they're not gonna win. no matter
Watching
who
their
they have.
games, like when we bet on them, and then you watch a Lakers game, you're just like, these dudes are just
suck.
throwing up fucking
Yeah.
bricks. Like
They-
it's
they
just
just all-
any jump shot, you're like, that's not going in.
No, wide open. I'm going to take a couple of dribbles and still shoot, and still misses.
And then
Like
that
they're
dude
not
got
good.
36 points just because he wanted to, like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
I would have just spent this whole year trying to average as high as I could average, trying to get to Jordan.
If I was him, I would literally go balls out, take a game off. Balls out,
Yeah, there
take a
you go.
game
That's a good
off.
idea. That's a
it
good idea.
I'm old and I need to rest. Sorry.
I would
Yeah.
just go Kobe and shoot all game. I'm shooting 30 every night.
Yeah.
I would.
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah. Quit passing.
Take my over.
Never pass.
They can't hit it, so quit doing it.
Nah, he likes assists.
He
You know what's
should.
crazy?
He should.
I don't think
15
anyone's ever gonna break John Stockton's assist record.
How far is that? What was
He's
he
got
at?
like 15,600 or something like that. The next closest person to him's like Jason Kidd at 12,000.
Shout out Jake Kidd.
How many years he play?
Enough.
I don't think he played like maybe 15.
45.
Bron's the
wearing
best
all white
ever, right?
Nikes.
Bron's the best ever, right?
Sure, but I wouldn't. If Terry was here, I would say no.
I'm on the Bron train. I'm on it hard. He's the best ever.
Oh, he played 19 seasons. Damn, he played forever.
Jesus Christ.
You can't be. You're number one in scoring. He's like top 3 or 4 or 5 in assists. He's, I'm sure, up there. Probably what rebounds?
1,500 games is what Stockton
He
played.
passed like Tim Duncan the other day.
What, rebounds?
Something crazy.
Really?
yeah,
I
that's
think, he's in
crazy.
the, I think he's in the top 10 in every stat.
That's what I'm
He's
saying,
almost top
yeah.
5, I think, in every stat.
I thought he was like top 3 or 4 in assists.
Yeah, unless you want to go rings, he's the best ever. Because then you can go like points and assists, and then he's just like murdering Jordan. Like, you know, like how you can make that
Yeah.
bet. Yeah,
Yeah.
just murder.
Yeah,
him.
it's. I mean, yeah. If you take out the record in the finals, I mean, he's.
But I would
So
say it's
fucking
impossible because I wasn't old. You're not old. We weren't old enough to watch Jordan play and understand what we were watching.
Yeah, I remember watching him, but never remember thinking like, "Oh, this guy's really."
No,
good.
it's like
Yeah,
watching.
like-
It'd be like we're old enough to remember Elway and Marino and Aikman, but we don't actually like remember them.
I'm not
playing.
sure if I remember that or just remember it because I've seen so much.
I remember.
highlights and
I
shit
remember
either,
playing
you know?
like video games and like.
You never see a
90s.
Jordan miss on a highlight.
Yeah.
Like, I've probably never seen Jordan miss a shot in my entire life.
And it's turning out Jordan's a fucking scumbag. I'll say this.
I
About
like
LeBron.
that though.
No, I'm gonna say this about LeBron. For a dude who is literally 17 years old, knowing like I'm about to go make millions, billions of dollars, not one fucking allegation, not any. I mean,
Well, he does love China.
fuck it, China. I love China.
Ooh.
LeBron's fourth and
Oh, I'm
assists.
sorry. Let's all check where our fucking clothes are from real quick, huh?
You were talking a lot
this-
of American a little bit ago.
Yeah, you were.
America and China, baby. Number 1 and 2.
Yeah, Stockton's number 1, 15,800. Next closest is Kidd at 12,091, and then you have Chris Paul, who's
That is
not
wild.
going to get to 12,000 before his career's over, and then you have LeBron, who's not going to make it to 11,000 before his career.
He doesn't get enough love.
Not on that fucking team, that's for sure. Holy shit, they suck.
And
I'm talking about
then
Stockton. He's to be talked about more.
I think he
he's
might
talked
be the
about a lot.
steals leader as well.
Ooh, who?
Stockton.
Oh,
That doesn't seem right.
I bet Bron's up there on some steals.
No.
Blocks.
Maybe.
Not a chance.
I feel
Lot
like he
of
always had. I feel like
longevity.
I feel like he had so
Big
many
dudes
blocks.
don't play that long.
No way. John Stockton is the leader in steals by 600.
All right, white people. We're having a night. We're having a
All
moment.
right, here we go. Here we go.
Why is he not talked about as a unicorn?
McCaffrey, Cooper, John Stockton.
We're coming back. We're coming back.
We're gonna come back.
No, we're not. We're not. LeBron's points will never be touched.
Oh, yeah. The rebounds are nutty.
Yeah, you got to come in the league at 18.
Not now. Yeah, you can't come in at 18 and you can't play as long as him.
Aren't they changing it? Aren't you allowed? Aren't you?
Oh, LeBron's not even top 25
Oh, what a. All right, never mind. He's not the greatest ever.
Of what?
in rebounds. Hold on, this list might be old though. Wilt Chamberlain's number 1, almost 24,000 rebounds.
That seems
That's
crazy.
so impressive.
The
But then
next
again,
closest
he's like.
person to him is Bill Russell, and he has 21,600.
Jesus.
Nobody's ever breaking Wilt Chamberlain's
No,
rebound record.
and the thing
No way.
is, no, because he was 7 foot
He's 7
10
foot playing with a bunch of 5'5" dudes.
a bunch of fucking small whites. Like, no, you're not doing
Well,
it.
we just had a moment. Let's not bring us back to
I'm just saying.
All
I'm
right,
just
you guys were
saying.
talking about blocks. Let's see who's got
Good on him though, because he also took a kick from Bruce Lee. So
Not surprising.
Right in
Who's
the face.
the all-time
Oh, never
leader
mind. That's
in-
Kareem, right? Wait,
It
who's-
was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem? Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually a student of Bruce Lee's.
Did you ever watch that movie?
I've watched all of those.
And he when Kareem kicks him, it's from fucking neck to fucking waist, his footprint on Bruce Lee.
yeah.
It's so fucking big.
It's like a
Bruce
size
Lee was
17
tiny
foot,
man.
and Bruce Lee was like maybe 5'6".
Like a Kareem
still
kicks me,
doesn't-
I'm
that
catching
doesn't-
and spinning.
No, it doesn't change anything. That dude's fucking foot is probably this fucking big. He's
There's only one active player in the all-time blocks list right now, and he's number 25, and he has less than half of the leader.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Serge Ibaka.
Oh God, no, he's
oh,
done.
he's still playing.
I mean, he's marked as active.
Shout out Serge
here,
Ibaka,
but-
man.
That could mean he just hasn't retired yet.
Yeah, Elijah Wan's the leader, 3,800.
3,800.
Yeah.
Box are tough.
LeBron
huh?
is number 9 in steals, but he needs another 1,300 to catch Stockton.
You might get it.
I can't do this anymore. I got to pee so bad. I'm fucking dying, dude.
I would have took. Well, I guess I bet the max. I could have bet on that, but I would have fucking got my kids a fucking fan.
I was watching it with Terry at the hospital. I was like, if he comes out with the band on, it's a wrap. He has it.
Yeah.
But his
soon
head
as-
was shiny as fuck with the
Because I
sweatband
remember
on.
I put money on him to break it, and I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh man, that's kind of a lot. He hasn't done it. And then as soon as I saw the headband, all the celebrities, I'm like, that's a fucking lot.
So the
I
only
forgot about
thing
the
I
gambling.
hit, the only thing I hit was the method.
oh, you idiot!
I know.
The only thing I hit was
Oh.
the method of the shot. I didn't want to bet on the game,
Did you?
but I hit.
I
The,
meant to do that.
so I did other because I just assumed he was going to try and break it with a sky hook like Jabbar.
Yeah, they kept talking about
Yeah,
that.
so I picked other, which is basically a jump shot.
Did you see his back-to-back games? Was the day he broke it, he came in with like the cleanest suit in the world.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the next game he came in like shorts and a do-rag.
Yeah.
Like if you saw what he came in with, yes. Bet.
Yeah. My favorite like walking into the stadium thing is always going to be Dirk Nowitzki walking in with like the cookout plate wrapped in tinfoil.
That's wild.
That
really?
happened like multiple times.
He's just buying that from some dude outside the fucking
no,
arena.
hell no. He's got a black wife. He's legit.
Is she
like-
is she Jamaican? That seems right for some reason.
I'm pretty sure I've seen
Dirk?
Dirk Nowitzki in a fucking dashiki before. Like,
Really? Oh, I think you're right.
That does
Actually,
sound
yeah, I
right.
think you're right.
like he's certified. Like, I'm
Shout
pretty
out Dirk.
Like,
And
I've actually.
this
I've
fuck
actually
got
had
range
arguments.
on his
I've had
fuck.
arguments with people like, and they're like, "Nah, Dirk's not white," and I'm like, "Wait, no, he's German. He's white. Like that's the whitest of whites." And they're like, "Nah."
I have that argument. Yeah, that's probably me.
Yeah, I had that argument. Yeah, that was me you argued with.
Yeah, Steve
Dude,
Nash, Canadian,
I
not
saw
white.
something the other day. It was like hate crimes at an all-time high in Germany right now, or something like that. And somebody was like, "All time, all time."
That's pretty crazy. That's a
I was
wild
like,
remark.
what a fucking crazy headline.
You think they teach what do they teach in a German history class? You think they just skip
I
over
don't
all
think
that?
I don't think they used to. I think they do now.
They have to. I feel like.
I know in like it was West Germany was like the communist
They
one.
probably teach like the greatest upset in war history.
Yeah. My dad has a piece of the Berlin Wall.
That's pretty badass.
He was stationed there for like 4 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he took a piece of it when he left.
Where is it?
I don't know, I just fucking.
I guess yeah. What do you do
In
with
a-
something like that? You just
in
kind
like a lockbox.
Yeah.
Stored with all his Nazi uniforms.
Yeah.
probably.
Oh.
Actually, my great uncle was in World War II. My great uncle, I don't know, he's dead now. But the dude that liked the
R.I.P.
rum gimlings, my dad used to get him fucked up. When we cleaned out his like giant mansion that he lived at, he had like 3 or 4 like ammo tins from like World War II, and there was all kinds of Nazi
Oh, I
stuff in there
bet.
that he took from like dead German soldiers.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
You
though.
can't sell that, I don't think, right?
You can.
Oh, yes, you can.
You can, but you need to take it to like a pawn shop
Yeah.
or like to a museum and like donate it.
I ain't donating shit ever.
No, fuck those Nazis.
No, my dad he had like 2 or 3 what are they M1 Garands, and my dad has one of them like he got one of them like cleaned up and like serviced, and he has it in his gun safe at the house, and then he sold the other 2, but the one he got like almost $7,000 for
God
That's pretty
damn.
cool.
because it was in like such good condition.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was like, that's
Family don't got no
nuts.
cool shit.
Not like that.
No, I don't have
Not
anything
like that.
that.
That dude's house was insane. When he died and we like helped my grandma, his sister, clean out his house, You think of like the Wild Wild West when they robbed banks, like the like burlap sacks
The
that
money
money
bag?
were in.
Yeah.
He had like 7 of those filled with pennies.
That's wild.
You know how fucking heavy those were?
Yeah, that's rough.
Heavy as fuck.
Yeah. He
I might
had
have donated those.
he had
Coin star.
almost like me and my dad went through all, like, he just had like jars of change around his house. He had like, it was like a legit like 4,000 square foot house. Like, it was a giant fucking mansion down in North Carolina. We collected all the random jars of change that he had throughout his house, and like it was like some like that, some small ones, a couple of like the big Budweiser bottles that you can put change in.
Yeah. Those you don't see that anymore, huh? No,
so-
not enough change.
Yeah.
That business is going real downhill, man.
We counted all the change. It was almost $10,000 worth of silver change.
Wow.
Once we like separated it, I was like, Dad, what? How do you even get to this point? He's like, I don't know, he's fucking old. He just kept his
just
change.
kept it, yeah.
Like anytime he bought something, he just took his change and threw it in a jar.
Never cashed
And
into
just
it.
never went. And when you're a millionaire, you don't need fucking your change. You just throw it in a jar. Apparently.
I would have paid someone like 10% cut to count that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long day right there.
It took me and my dad like 4 days of doing it for
bet.
like multiple hours a day.
I'd be so tired of that.
Noise.
Yeah, I'd be so sick of it. I'd just start throwing it like, yeah, here's $5 right here.
No, we were separating the silver change from the regular
Oh
change.
my
That's what we were
gosh.
doing. So like you had to actually like
Ever.
you had to actually like look at it because you could turn the quarter sideways and see like which one's silver and which one's not. Those were easy. But like nickels and dimes, you had to look at the year. It was annoying.
That sounds awful.
Looking at the year on every fucking one.
Yeah, it sucked.
Surprised you like didn't go crazy. I feel like you just go
I was
insane.
excited because I was like, this is so much money. This is
Yeah,
so
I
much
get-
fucking
yeah, okay,
money.
Yeah.
So we finally got one, huh?
What?
A half.
Yeah, going. The half.
Been a long time coming, huh?
I'm going
To what?
when he gets inducted.
It should be during the Hall of Fame game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that when they do it?
Nah, I don't care that much.
What?
That game's super cheap to go to.
Career-
It's not going to be this year because it's a Browns player and it's in Canton. But
Career loser.
oof.
Who? Who?
Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it his fault that Manziel's floating on some dumb fucking raft?
Anytime
No.
I think
You
of
always
him, I
bring
just
up the
think of,
raft thing.
I just think of Charlie Fry for whatever reason. Whenever I hear Joe Thomas, I just think of Charlie Fry.
Joe had the chance to leave too, and he never did.
He's an idiot.
No, he's a fucking. He's the. I
He's a
remember
Hall of Famer.
when he got drafted, and he was on the whole like he didn't show up to the draft. He's on a boat with his dad. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And then all of a sudden, I found like this backstory. I'm like, all right, he's all right. And then what did he play like 10,000 consecutive snaps?
A record that's never going to be broken.
No.
Not a chance.
And you're gonna
Almost 10,000 losses.
You're about to fucking piss me off. You're gonna sit here, you back up Manziel, but you're gonna fucking hate on Joe Thomas.
Probably had a better winning,
I'm gonna flip
winning
this
percentage.
fucking table. You say
Who do you think was the better Thomas to go into the Hall of Fame, Joe or Zach?
Joe.
Joe.
Oh, okay. You were hating, so I just figured I'd ask.
Nah, fuck the Dolphins. Over there. I didn't know Zach got in. Zach got in?
Yeah, it was Joe Thomas, Zach Thomas, DeMarcus Ware, Rondé Barber, and Revis Island.
Oof.
That's a pretty good list.
Solid.
Is Tiki in?
No.
I don't think so. I don't
Probably-
think he was.
Probably
not
won't
go-
be.
he's
Yeah,
not
he probably
going,
won't be
no.
in. Man, you imagine that Thanksgiving.
Reggie
I'm
Wayne.
showing up in my fucking jacket.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
for
just
sure.
spill gravy on it. Be like, I just get another one.
It's all good.
Yeah.
They actually just give us one whenever we ask.
Yeah. Hey Tiki, where do you dry clean your jet? Oh, you don't have one? Oh man. Is he like going to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Speaking of Giants,
Absolutely.
Probably has to. Yeah.
because it'll just say like Eli beat Brady twice in a Super Bowl. That's the only
That's
reason he's getting
exactly what it should say under that. He should get
Yeah.
in first ballot for that.
in. Yeah,
Stop.
that's true.
Like, if any of the 72 Dolphins have a say in it, they should be like, yeah, put him in.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So how many people do you think they asked, and they said no before Kelly Clarkson agreed to host the Hall of Fame thing?
She's
last
hosting
night?
it, huh?
No, she hosted it last night.
Yeah, it's already happened.
Really?
Yeah. How many people do you think they asked, and they were like, nah? And then Kelly Clarkson was like, yeah,
I do
sure, I'll
I
do
do
it.
wonder, like they're sitting here crossing off names, like.
I feel like you have to go through a bunch of comedians first who said no.
I don't know if they're doing comedians.
Why
for the
not?
Hall of Fame. I don't know.
I just feel like comedians, the
I don't know
NFL's
if
so
I've
worried
ever
about
watched
their
one.
look.
Nope.
No, I didn't even know. Obviously, I had no idea.
I will never watch one unless somebody I somehow know gets inducted. If Cade fucking Stover somehow makes it to the Hall of Fame, I'll watch that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cade Stover going to the Hall of Fame, huh?
Not a chance.
Oh my god.
Love the kid, but not a chance. Yeah, I've met him a couple times.
So maybe
If he goes, I mean,
he learns how to catch.
watch.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Then he
Learns how
dropped
to
the big
catch.
ball.
I can't believe you're
I'll say
sitting
to
here
someone
hating
else.
on Joe Thomas right now. All the dumb shit that you have supported, but you're going to act like Joe Thomas because he was on a losing team and chose to stay.
Terrible decision. You run all over Willie Green's dick, and Willie Green sucked.
Thanks to Joe Thomas for fucking opening holes up.
If he'd have opened maybe one or two more holes up, maybe he would have played a couple
If
more
they would
years.
have gave him the ball more, letting Kelly Holcomb throw to fucking Dennis Northcutt.
I hate that guy. Let's see if we can get him on.
I mean, he's probably not doing anything.
Dennis Northcutt?
Either one of them, honestly.
Kelly Holcomb?
No.
Kelly Holcomb's
Kelly
got to
Holcomb's
have
got
like
a
a
bunch
car
of money, I
dealership or
bet.
something.
I bet Kelly Holcomb's rich as fuck.
definitely. He definitely has a car dealership somewhere.
Where's he from?
Kelly
He
Holcomb?
was in Buffalo before he came to Cleveland.
Nevada.
right?
You have no
You
idea.
know what? The dollar jar. I'm calling you out.
He
Jar.
has no idea.
Speaking of the jar, I lost when we were. Seems like forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing the fucking our solo challenge.
We
and
got
I
up there.
lost. No, we got up there as a pod.
Oh, where is this for?
This
For
is
the
for me.
solo challenge,
me
where-
when we all tried to do the $10
Yeah.
thing, and I lost on the first day.
Yeah, and then we lost on the second
Yeah, he
day.
lost day two. That sucked.
I don't even remember what I lost on. It was Nick Claxton. Didn't get 10 rebounds.
Never bet the Clacks.
The Clax.
You know, Holcomb was signed to the Tampa Bay Bucks. This was his first team in '95.
Shout out.
Middle Tennessee State.
Tight.
Damn, played for the Colts, the Browns, Bills, Eagles, Vikings.
He was Fitzpatrick without the beard,
And wasn't as
and
good.
he wasn't as good.
Oh, he had games though.
Oh, Kelly Holcomb had games.
I mean, third, fourth ballot Hall of Famer, maybe.
You're gonna piss me off.
He must have grew up in Tennessee.
Sounds right.
A dude named Kelly probably did grow up in Tennessee.
Good
So you're
for
gonna sit
him.
here and hate on fucking Joe Thomas.
You two sort that out. I'll be right back.
You're not a problem because we got stuff to talk about.
How are you gonna shit on Joe Thomas?
Huh?
How are you gonna shit on Joe Thomas?
Same way that AFC North did for fucking 12 years.
Not on him. He's blocking two guys at one time. What the fuck can he do?
No.
Yes, he was.
I love Joe.
Obviously, you don't.
I have a Joe Thomas autograph right there.
Oh, cool.
Where's yours?
That's fucked up. You stole my T-shirt when you're supposed to get me an autograph. I want everybody to know that.
I
by the
didn't.
way.
Oh, yeah, that is what happened.
Yeah, that's why you have a fucking T-shirt you stole.
Yeah. Well,
For everybody knows.
I sent it out to Joe.
He was,
He's gonna
supposed to
get it
give
back.
me the signature. He signs his own shit. Doesn't sign mine. Probably use my fucking marker I gave him too, if I had to guess.
It's possible it's black.
Yep.
I don't like asking for autographs, and I asked for one, and I'm never doing it again.
You're literally at
I
a
don't like
thing
it.
where it's like expected to get autographs.
No.
Yes. What do you mean no?
It was COVID. They weren't autographing shit.
Oh, but they autographed yours.
Big Joe did.
Yeah, exactly, because that's the kind of fucking guy he is.
Shout out my hero, Joe Thomas.
Joe Thomas. If you're listening, I'm sure you are.
You gotta be careful with that side.
No, you can show everybody that
There you
side.
go, bub. There's an autograph for you.
That doesn't even look like it.
No, that's my autograph.
Is it? That's how you say your name?
No.
I thought that was Joe Thomas.
No, you want to see how I saw my name?
Why you spell Joe with an R?
Ooh,
That's
kinda
literally
a-
my signature
That's
right
a pretty signature, dude. I like that.
Oh, I do like that.
I like it a lot.
Mine's a lot of work.
Mine is too. I hate my signature.
No, when you sign a bunch of shit, you eventually develop that.
Whoa.
And it was for work. It was for work. It wasn't even literally for anything impressive.
But this dude has 400 baseball signs in his basement.
He absolutely does.
I just sat down there practicing
Fucking
baseball.
signature like that. You remember doing that back
This
in the
guy's
day?
just
You'd sit
waiting
there
for
and
the
like
moment.
practice your signature.
For sure.
Absolutely.
You figure out a way to work your number into it.
Never perfected one.
No.
Actually, I feel like I can remember me and Jake doing this. What was that? What was that stupid ass class you had to take in 9th grade that wasn't
Keystone.
Keystone? There you go. Me and
I
Jake
would've
had
never
that.
got
Me and
that. What a
Jake had
call.
that. Me and Jake had that together with Brian Ingram's mom.
Miss Ingram? Yeah, I was just about to say that was mine. That was mine too.
But I feel like I swear to God, I remember us practicing signatures in that.
Was that 9th grade?
Isn't that 9th grade when you took that class?
I don't
Yeah.
think so because we don't have a lot of viewers, but for those who are like diehard, may have remembered me mentioning a soccer coach who, is in prison.
Yeah.
Nah, he's probably out.
Yeah, he's out now.
But anyways, I was with Miss, what's her name again?
Ingram.
When they when they announced it came over the PA, like we need the soccer team to come down, and they were like, "Yeah, your coach is at fucking."
But that wasn't ninth grade.
I don't think you can call him that.
She taught she taught other stuff too though. She taught was it health?
That's what it was. It was
Yeah.
No, I don't think you get labeled. He doesn't have to go door to
If you're
door.
looking at
you
child
took-
pornogaphy, you're a pedophile.
Yeah, but I don't think he has to register, does he?
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't go door to door. They send out a flyer. Like if one moves
With
in,
a picture.
if one moves into your neighborhood, you literally get something sent to your house. Like, hey, this person lives within XYZ of your vicinity.
There's a website too. You can look it up.
You can look up
Well, I don't
any
think
And
just
holy
put them,
shit,
put them
there
on
were a
like
lot
an
more than I
island or
thought.
something.
or they could just kill them.
Yeah,
There is an island. It's
Find
called
that, too.
Epstein Island. That's where all the pedophiles go.
They used to, not anymore.
like that, brother. Oh, they probably still do.
Politics.
I don't think
That's what we're about, baby.
That's the good thing about living close to like multiple
Pedophiles.
schools.
Yeah, they
is
can't go.
They can't
Yeah.
live near me.
that's a good
Oh
point.
shit! I'm by a lot of schools, but
Lexington's
Not
so
as
tiny, so I live literally by all the schools.
Have you ever looked it up?
we did a long time.
You can look
ago.
up, where you.
There's
where you live.
I don't even think I went to.
there was a fair amount that I did not expect when we looked that up. You just see like dots, and it's just like. Pop, pop, pop.
If you look that up and it's your neighbor, like, and you've been living there for a couple years, it changes your whole life, right?
We when we lived the first time we lived in Lexington before we moved to Ontario and then back to Lexington.
You should probably look that up instantly,
We had two that were like close but not on the same street as us, and like subconsciously, anytime we would go on walks, I'd just be like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's that one.
It changes it. It does. It changes.
There
it
he
for
is. He's right there, babe.
they wave at you as you're walking by and you just stare at them.
sure. You got your kids like.
How the fuck?
Get in the car. Get in the car. Yeah, it's I don't know, but yeah, fuck.
Fuck pedophiles.
Pedophiles.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
I'll say it. I
They're
don't
not
give a
doing it
fuck.
right.
Thank you, baby.
I've had this idea for years, and big government with their politically
Oh, I love
correct
that.
and everything.
I love that we're getting political.
They won't go with it. You
No,
just
I
put
think-
them in
I
Times
think there
Square.
are two- I think
$5 a
there-
punch. We'll fix every road in this goddamn city in a month.
I think
an
there are
MMA.
two. I think there are two crimes that deserve capital punishment, and I think,
Now you're losing a lot of money not just getting them punched in the square.
yeah, you can make a lot of money, but I think like sexual assault on a minor is one of them.
Well, why don't we punch them first, fix something, and then we'll kill them?
and then castrate.
Well, if you
We're
punch them
getting
enough, they'll just
very-
die.
We're getting.
Well, eventually, yeah, they're gonna die.
We're getting very.
But I feel like if you're the one that kills them with the punch, then you have to like pay extra or something, because otherwise there's
Or
somebody.
you win a prize.
Oh shit!
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't want to be the last one if that's the case.
Yeah.
Everyone's holding back now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, this conversation really went.
So the Super Bowl.
That's Smack Talk, baby.
Yeah, Super Bowl. It's probably gonna be a lot of
I'm fucking pumped. Off Monday.
updog in that game.
Yeah.
Let me score. Oh, the fucking Philly's full of dogs. You know that.
Are they updogs?
You're off Monday. How'd you get off Monday?
Requested it like a couple
Oh, okay.
about a month ago.
You just were like, I'm thinking ahead.
Oh yeah, Super Bowl.
Yeah, I just plan on going over completely hungover.
Super Bowl week, Dan.
Yeah.
Last game of the season, can't hold anything back.
I
Yeah.
can't fucking wait.
I'm pumped. I think it's gonna be good.
I haven't had that off in a while, and I wake up way too early, and I just kind of barely watch it. I'm going all
I
out.
plan on losing
I'm not
so
going that
much
hard,
money.
but
Yeah.
I'm going all out.
I kind of got.
Oh, I can't
played-
wait to lose money on
I
it.
kind of got played sweet for the Super Bowl, to be honest. We have an OSU basketball game that my father-in-law won tickets to.
Yeah, terrible choice.
Now he was like, hey, if I win tickets, you want to go? And I was
Well,
like,
it's better
I was
than
like, yeah, sure.
Watts having to go to his daughter's basketball games on Sunday at like 4.
Turnies.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'll go.
The show.
And then he like 3 days later, what is wrong with you?
Everybody else is doing it.
He
Yeah, go ahead.
like 3 days later, he was like, all right, it's the 12th at 1, and I was like, ooh.
I got these.
Oh, God.
Basketball game.
I was like, all right, yeah, I guess we're going to that. What time do you think we'll be back? He's like, I don't know, games are probably like 3 hours, so maybe by like 5.
Oof.
And I was like,
Yeah, that's bad.
all right, well, maybe if I don't drive, I'll just like kind of pregame at the
Yeah, there you
basketball
go.
game.
You getting to pick you up. That's solid.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I live closer to Columbus than he does. Makes
Okay.
sense for him to come get me.
Well, you're solid.
Yeah. So I think the game plan is just kind of pay $9 a beer at fucking Shot.
There you go. That's gonna happen.
Yep, it's gonna hurt too.
The Shot. Is it still called the Shot?
Yeah, because it's the Shot, and the other one is Value City Arena, or is it vice versa?
What's Vegas City Arena? Because that sounds so familiar.
So the Schottenstein Center is where that's the bigger of the stadiums. So that's where like the basketball and then the.
God, you think Vegas City still sponsors something?
I think the other one's Value City Arena, and I think that's where like the women's basketball and the like ice hockey and stuff is.
Okay.
Because it's a smaller arena. I'm pretty sure.
So Vegas City's still pumping, huh?
Value City Furniture's still like a thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Value City is like just a. I think
Nah,
Value
Value
City's
City-
kind of like Kmart. I think it just died.
It did.
Is Kmart dead?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kmart's been dead.
Walmart just took everything.
If I drive by Kmart, I'm going in that bitch.
Yeah, you should. It's an antique.
At this point.
I walk in there. This is an antique store.
Oh, look at these little knickknacks.
Yeah.
How
You
quaint.
sell lanterns in here?
How quaint.
That would be awesome.
Speaking of awesome, a lot of good TV shows on. You guys watching anything right now? Because I got some shit that's gonna blow your tits off.
Last of Us. I've seen one episode.
I'm telling you, that's climbing up. Have you watched Last of Us?
I'm trying to wait so I can just binge
That's a good
the whole
idea
thing.
too. 'cause
Will
it does-
Trent?
It sucks.
It's like on ABC. It's a
Yeah,
detective show.
So,
Love it.
with the little dog.
You like detective shows?
With the little dog. Yeah.
You watch Poker Face?
I haven't.
Poker Face is good, man.
We kept
I
seeing
think
that
2 episodes.
when we were watching.
Face is good.
When we were watching, Meg and I just caught up with Yellowstone, and so we would see commercials.
I didn't
for
think it
Poker
was going to
Face.
escalate so quickly. Like the
Poker
first episode was, I was like, well, this. I thought it was going to all play out right there. It did not. And it quick turn.
Yeah, I
trying to
like
think
it a lot. I'm getting into it, man.
Oh, the new season of You just came out, so we're.
Yeah, I saw that.
we
I
had,
didn't
like-
watch it, but I saw
We
that.
watched like the first season, but
Meg
That's
and I
when
watched
that
the
dude
first
was
two,
the
and-
creeper and then started banging the chick he was creeping on.
he only lasts like 7 seconds. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, shit. Sometimes it happens.
That's the dude from
does.
Gossip Girl. It's fucking Dan
Yep.
Humphrey.
Yeah, I hated him in that show too.
Oh shit! Did you ever
I've
finish
never
Gossip
seen
Girl?
Gossip Girl.
Okay, so you know how it ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was fucking Gossip Girl.
Yeah. Shut up! Spoiler alert.
What a little bitch.
He
was Gossip Girl?
All right, you ruined it. Jake can never watch Gossip Girl.
Yeah, sorry, man.
What's Gossip Girl? Is like a rumor got started?
Pretty much. She was like Gossip Girl.
XOXO Gossip Girl. It was like a dumbass.
It was a podcast?
It was a girl show from the early to middle
I have no
2000s.
idea. Yeah. Blake Lively. That was like her first show.
Like young, like pre-boob job Blake Lively.
Well, I'm gonna
Blake
type
Lively.
in right now. Big boob job, Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Just come up Gossip Girl.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Meg, I remember Meg, she's like, oh, this is like my favorite show. And like me and my best friend used to watch this all the time when it was actually on. And she started watching it, and I was like, this shit's dumb as fuck. I'm not watching this shit. And then somehow I ended up watching
07
six
to
fucking
012.
seasons. Somehow
So
watching
much.
6 seasons of that
I'll
fucking
walk
show.
by. She'll be.
That's
Chelsea,
what it was, 6 seasons.
Yeah,
Really?
I
Yeah.
fucking
I'll
watched
walk
it.
by Chelsea watching a show, and I'm like, this is fucking dumb show. And then all of a sudden, next
Yeah.
thing, I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's-
Samantha's really going to do
That's
this
what
right now?
fucking happened to me with Virgin River. I swear to God, I watched the first episode and I was like, "This is gonna be dreadful." I walked away, completely skipped the second episode. Somehow came
That's how it
back,
happens, yeah.
in the middle of episode 3, and I, was
got
like, "Oh, whoa, whoa!"
Drawn
what
in
the fuck's
so
going
hard
here?
to that one show.
You're so good at this.
Yep, you and Meg told us about it. Meg was like, this is softcore
oh.
porn.
Oh, I know what
Sex
you're
Life.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would miss an episode. I'd be right back in. I'd be like,
So,
what?
that-
Like, this guy is such an asshole.
Catch me up.
The only thing I think about whenever Sex Life gets brought up is 1, her nipples are weird as fuck, and 2, the dude has a horse cock. Those are the 2 things that the girls always talk about when they talk about that
I
show.
must not have seen it as long.
It's
Yeah, see, I think I'm. I don't,
I
kind
don't
of a
remember
big
it.
dick.
It's this.
It's not like the biggest dick I've ever
Why I
seen.
don't
but,
remember.
He probably has.
It's not in my top 10 dicks, but it's a good dick.
I don't know why, but for
He
one,
had to get
like,
casted like that.
oh yeah, they definitely were like, we're looking for a giant
Like, read,
flaccid dick.
they're like, okay, read this.
Did you
script,
see his
cool, now
face?
pull
Or
your
it could
pants
have been
down.
a stunt double dick.
Ooh.
It might have been.
CGI is crazy too, even if
remember.
it wasn't. Yeah.
All I remember is
Did it
like,
have a face and was it talking?
so do you remember the first time you saw
That
like
wasn't real.
the first time you saw like full frontal nudity, like not in a porn, like when you were watching like a TV show and saw it? You
I
remember
don't
what it was?
remember that.
So I-
Varsity Blues.
See, Varsity Blues didn't have full frontal nudity
Titties.
for a dude.
I mean, that
For a dude, is what
no,
I'm
he's
talking
talking
about.
the
dude
whipped cream.
dick.
The
whipped
first
cream
time you
bikini.
just saw a
He's talking
fucking
dude
dick.
dick.
Oh,
So mine was.
I don't remember that one as much.
I was
Sure.
watching Spartacus when it
I've
was
never
on
seen
Showtime, like during the first season, and I was like, "Oh, fucking tight, Gladiators!" Like it was in high school. I was like 17. I was like, "Fucking Gladiators! This show's gonna be dope." And then like 2 episodes in, I'm just like, "Oh, that's dick! Like that's how Showtime does it." Because that's just all the fucking dick.
Oh, they hang schlong.
Oh yeah, no, it was
hanging
like
brain.
just dick and balls flopping around.
So yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I can't tell you my first dick.
I remember that.
Yeah, can't tell you my first dick.
Oh, wait a minute. It was one big veiny bastard.
I can't remember.
I heard someone talking about today. You remember your first Super Bowl? Like, what's your
I
first
do.
Super Bowl?
I do.
Brett Favre.
Yep, Brett Favre, Denver Broncos.
Yep.
No, see, I don't got that far back.
Yeah.
The only reason I really remember is because my mom and dad had a party that year, and like it was the first year the kids didn't have to like go down in the basement and hang out.
Okay.
I remember the only thing I remember is because John Elway did that where he dove and he got like the helicopter where he got hit and then he like did the spin and I remember being like, holy
See, I
fuck.
don't think I got back past.
Buccaneers,
The
the first one
Titans.
you remember. Oh, you remember the
Oh
Titans?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one.
Yeah, I remember the Titans.
Yeah. Well, the Titans, the first Titans one or the second Titans one?
The one where Dyson came up like a yard short.
The Tennessee one then. Jesus Christ! I was
You
talking
were
about. I
killing
said the
this,
Rams.
bro.
Yeah,
I
I
said
knew
the
what you
Rams.
meant.
The Rams
Yeah.
is what I was saying.
Oh yeah,
not
yeah,
the Titans.
yeah.
But yeah, when he got
Heartbreaker.
going back and watching that, you're
Heartbreaker.
like, you gotta feel so bad for Tennessee fans watching that.
You gotta think, why are you gonna throw it short?
Probably Cleveland offense coordinator.
For real. That's such a Cleveland play, like we have to score a touchdown. Fuck it. Throw it at the 5.
Off the top of your head, can you think of a worse, like heartbreaker like that?
Like
Like sports related.
Friday Night Lights. When
No,
Mike
no.
Mitchell didn't
Real
get it.
life.
Oh, it broke
Real
my
life,
fucking heart.
man.
Real life.
It was the same thing, man.
You really?
No, not mine. Like, weren't they a yard short in Friday Night Lights?
Oh yeah, Mike Winchell just couldn't get it. Anyways,
Man, that's a tough one.
Off the top of your head, it's tough.
I mean, you can think of like buzzer beaters and stuff, but
That's
buzzer
what I was
beaters
trying to think
happen.
of.
Yeah, buzzer beaters happen, but I was,
And not
I was
like
trying to think
game
of like
7,
playoffs.
I don't know.
I was trying to
I
think
wonder
of
if that's
like
even happened.
maybe the Diggs catch, like the New Orleans.
Yeah.
Or no, actually,
What
what's
about
worse than
Super
that? The
Bowl?
Rams. No. The no call that happened that sent the Rams
was
to
a
the
bad
Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
not the Super Bowl though.
No, but it's still like
was
it's
a
not
bad
the
one.
Super Bowl. You're right.
That's not like a heartbreaker. That's like a TV breaker.
didn't that guy
Like you
from
rip your
didn't
TV off the wall after
wasn't
that.
it when like Buffalo was in when they had their run? Didn't they have a field goal kicker?
They
who,
went
like,
to 4
missed it?
straight.
They went to
Fucking
4
finished one,
straight,
dude.
But then
That's
what,
on them.
Isn't one of them they lost on a missed
yeah,
field
I'm pretty
goal?
sure he shanked it. Yeah.
I don't remember it, but I feel like that would probably be.
Laces were out though.
Were they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on you then.
I don't know.
I mean, Miami fans had to have been mad during OSU's 0-2 national championship.
Oh,
That was a
absolutely.
bad one. They still. I saw a whole documentary where all they did was talk
man,
about
that pass interference call. Sometimes I watch it and I'm like, yeah, pass interference.
see
And then other
both,
times
yeah.
I watch it and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I
man.
can definitely see it both ways.
I've always thought makeup call from when they grabbed
Yeah.
him earlier. Everyone
Mhm.
remembers
Yeah.
when they grabbed his ass earlier
Yeah,
in the
it
game.
was, yeah. The makeup call is always the argument you hear on that.
I think that's my favorite
Fair.
championship.
That's football, baby.
You know what? Fuck it. 101, weekly 101. Your favorite championship.
That one, 0-2. And let me give you a backstory real quick.
You on 0-2?
Miami, the greatest. They were considered the greatest
Gabe.
college team ever.
They were
They had
deep as fuck.
Kellen Winslow, Andre Johnson, Willis McGahee, Ken Dorsey,
Pretty sure Ed Reed
Sean
was there.
Taylor. Yeah, like they had studs, like so many. Ohio State had no fucking shot, and I mean it was just what
We
double
should not
overtime.
have beat
You
that
remember
game.
when Maurice Claret fumbled
Stripped it.
and then chased the
One
dude?
of the
That
coolest
was
things
that
I've ever
was
seen in
that
my
was Sean
life.
that was
That
Sean
was like
Taylor.
you watch that, and that's what's like. That's why you hustle. Like every
Got
coach
up
of
with the
any
giant-
sports team ever should show that to
Yeah.
the fucking team. Like
He got up, had that giant like the grass. That was Sean Taylor. He stripped.
I mean, the script writers were on one that day.
yeah, they were.
that was a Disney movie, man.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Uh huh.
Because that easily, that had to be the first time I've seen that.
Willis McGahee shattered his knee. That was ugly.
Oh, yeah, that was
that news
weird.
bad.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
ugly.
I forgot about Willis McGahee.
I can't believe that didn't ruin his career for real.
Yeah.
Wild.
Like if that happened nowadays, we'd instantly in the group chat be like, "Well, he's done. Draft stock dead."
Yeah, he's done.
Well, in his
Oh,
defense,
man.
if someone sneezes, oh, he's dead.
yeah. As soon as
True,
Trade him.
he's
a
in
god.
the, he's in the dead
too. On the
place.
block. He's on the block.
He's got the vid.
The motherfucker's in Helheim.
That was, I think, that's my favorite because that was the one I really remember. Like, it was, like I said, it was every analyst, every show was like, Ohio State doesn't have a chance, and that was the one, and that was like the first one in my life where we ever won something. So I was like, this is pretty cool.
All right, let's see here. Can I give an OIL?
Well, you got, I don't know, is that like Up Dog?
Yeah, exactly like that.
You know what that is?
I fucking love, even though we lose, I love when a baseball Game 7 World Series is amazing. The whole tribe experience
It
is just
was.
funny. And when you get to watch baseball and enjoy it again, baseball's so fun.
Who are you telling?
When every pitch matters, there's not much better than baseball for real.
Dude, that was that.
That was a hard
But
one.
160 games of that shit, suck off, dude. I'm not doing it.
That was simultaneously the best World Series I've ever watched in my life and the worst
Oh,
World
yeah.
Series I've ever watched.
We
in my
should,
life.
if we would have been,
Kipnis, 3 feet away from being the
We lost. We lost.
hero.
We lost because of
God.
all the 3-1 jokes. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Karma.
it was- that was
Karma
the-
is the reason we
that was
lost.
the same year the Cavs
I don't
won.
regret it.
Yep.
No, worth. But I punched a hole. I jumped in. I was so excited when Raji Davis hit that fucking home run off of Chapman. I jumped and punched, and I punched a hole in our ceiling because we lived it like it was just a normal house. We didn't have high ceilings. And I was excited, jumped, yelled, punched a hole in the drywall. Meg came out and yelled at me because she was sleeping. Then finished the game with me. Then was pissed because I was pissed. Then she woke up for it.
Just
Yeah,
ruined
that
everything.
happened.
It's
Yeah, then I had to patch the drywall the next day. It was
the,
fucking
the,
dreadful.
the storyline too, because like Chapman had never given up a home run, blah blah blah.
Well,
It's
and he
like,
was at the
had to
time
have
he
it.
was the only dude that was throwing 103 mile an hour consistently. Now you have fucking starters that do that.
Yeah.
And then
it's
number
so
one
common
has to be
now.
the Cavs, obviously.
So that's what I said earlier. I think the Cavs. I think for us as Ohio sports fans,
Fuck yeah.
Cavs
like-
was big. I mean, it was, yeah, that was huge. And I mean,
I would
it's
say
the
for
3-1
Non-Ohio teams, NBA fans, they fucking love that. Because I guarantee
Yeah.
people feel the same way about Golden State that we feel about Golden
Yes.
State.
Yeah.
People hated
It's
Golden
how,
State.
it's how
right?
people
Yeah.
are starting to feel about the Chiefs for real.
Yeah.
It's how people felt about the Patriots.
I've
for a
always
while.
hated Mahomes, though.
Yeah, I think we talked about this in the group chat the other day. That's the only championship that I've cried cried happy tears at. Was that
It was on Father's Day too, which even made it even better.
I mean, it
Was it really?
Uh-huh.
Then I didn't even know that. Watched it right beside my dad.
Yeah.
Sitting as close as me and you.
Yeah, maybe you should have said something
Yeah,
to
no
him.
Yeah,
idea.
man.
Yeah, it was Father's Day.
Shout out to Gary.
Shout out G.
Happy Father's Day in 2016? 18?
Sounds right.
17.
17. Yeah. Be in the middle.
Your favorite championship? Can't remember the year.
Yeah.
This is why we can't do a weekly 101 TikTok because we just talked for like 4.5 minutes.
I got a 101 for you.
Nailed it. Okay.
I don't have one.
Oh,
I want to do. I have a
draft.
draft. I have a draft I want to do next week.
I'm down.
Well, here's something I want to do too.
But I think we need to.
I want to
think,
do something then.
I think we need to think about it beforehand.
Mine's kind of a draft too. Yeah, in mine you got to think
Let's
about it
set-
too. Did
let's
I not
set- let's
send this
set
to
it
you
up.
guys in a text? I swear I did.
No.
That's not
Let's set it up now then. What
I wanna-
are we looking forward to?
I want
next
to do a
week?
goat draft,
Okay.
Ooh,
but you
okay.
can only draft. You can pick. We'll figure out the draft order. We'll just take
I don't know
turns.
why I'm dra-
But you can only
Like
pick.
it. Like it. Write it down.
I don't know.
You
You
can
know
only
this, bro.
you can only pick one person from each sport. So like if somebody picks baseball, that's their goat. No one else can pick baseball.
Okay, I like
Okay.
that because I'm gonna have such a better team than you guys do.
But I think the problem is we need to include not just sports because we're gonna run out of fucking sports real quick.
I like that. Go to just everything in the world.
Well, you just go. I think you just go. Not
Goat-
everything
I
in the
think
world.
you should be able to say goat beer, goat
So that's what I was gonna
uniforms.
Goat billionaire.
say. I was gonna say we should keep it to people, not
Goat
to
pussy?
things. Hey? Is that like pig dick?
Talking cats.
Shout out to
Up dog?
Conspiracy and PokerNet.
All right, I got one too. I want to do like a draft where we have to create our own NFL franchise. A city that.
Oh wait,
doesn't-
you did bring this up in the group
Did I? I
chat,
swear
but
I
it
did.
was like 3 weeks ago. That's why I forgot about it.
Has to have a city. Doesn't have a team.
Yeah.
You get to pick 5 players. They can be anybody except someone who's won a Super Bowl.
Dibs on Columbus.
QB. QB can't win a Super
Dibs
Bowl.
on me,
Anyone
too.
else?
Mansfield.
Rough time selling tickets.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
you're gonna use Arlen Stadium as your.
Ah, you can sell that out.
Yeah, it
Absolutely.
probably seats like. What do you think? How many people do you think fits in there?
10,000?
No,
No,
I was gonna say
gonna-
like 2,000.
I was about to say 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to Google
I
it.
bet 2,000.
2,000?
Yeah.
Between 2 and 5.
No,
You're squeezing.
I
it
bet
in.
it's not over 2,000 anyway.
You know,
You think Arlen Field has a Wikipedia?
No.
We're about to find out.
possibly.
It might. You probably might. You might not like what you're gonna find though.
Max capacity. Holy shit! Max capacity. Okay, Ohio stadiums. Max capacity 12,000. We weren't even fucking close.
Yes, I was. I said 10,000.
No, me and Watts. I'm not counting.
You add yours and ours. Hey, we hit it. And that's game.
Holy shit! I can't. There's no way 12,000 people fit there. Not a fucking chance.
Fucking goddamn lying. You
Yeah.
always call liars liars.
The internet's lying.
What is this website?
You know how many fucking football games I've watched in that stadium? Packed as fuck. No way 12,000 people fit in there.
Where would the parking be?
There's not a chance 12,000 people fit
There
there.
might actually
Not
because
a fucking
they do
chance.
all those tournaments. That was like the whole main reason. So
No
there might
way.
be. You squeeze
No way.
everybody in there.
That
It's
might be.
it's gonna suck.
12,000 might be like the max capacity for like the area.
Yeah. They're talking. Yeah, field passes.
There's like 12,000.
Field pass.
That's literally that's like a third of Mansfield. There's no way that many people fit in that fucking stadium.
Well, back in the day when they built it, I bet fucking the third of Mansfield was going.
They
Probably
fuck
a lot
in high
smaller,
school.
too.
There's well, no, Mansfield was bigger when we were in high school though.
Also, our team sucked when we were in high school.
Yeah, man, we were good. No, we were good.
No,
our
we-
freshman year.
We balled when we were younger, though.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
like when
yeah.
Jeff Montgomery played for.
Yeah,
us?
because we had actual like players. Like,
Every
those guys were
fucking
getting,
little
like,
kid knows Jeff
Loves
Montgomery. Yep.
So my dad actually worked with
Goddamn
Jeff
hero.
Montgomery's. He worked with Jeff Montgomery's
was like
older
the
brother.
hero.
Shout out Jeff
Yeah.
Montgomery. Yeah.
Jeff. Yeah. no.
Every little kid in Mansfield from our era
For
knows
our-
Jeff Montgomery.
yeah. Fuck yeah, he was fast as fuck.
He
Yeah.
like did
He
it
was
all. He
so
returned
fucking
kicks,
fast.
played defense, offense.
I forgot he existed until you just said that. But yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a long
Hero.
time.
I'm about to tag him on Facebook. When,
I mean, if you
when
sit-
you post this one, I'm like, may or may not be a shout out to you, Jeff.
If you
and
sat
tag his
down
ass.
beside Jeff Montgomery, you didn't know at a bar, and like it's something just came up, and it's like, yeah, I'm Jeff Montgomery. You're like, the Jeff Montgomery.
We're talking autographs. Where's the ball?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a couple years, but he was pretty recognizable. Like, I mean, he had like kind of long curly red hair.
Yeah.
Like,
How about, dude? I've asked one man for an autograph. Joe Thomas. Now you can be number 2.
I actually
Sign my
have,
fourth.
Sign this
actually-
sign Joe Thomas's hat.
I had a shirt. So there was a dude. So like I said, my dad worked with Jeff Montgomery's older brother, and then another dude. So when they played Lexington, they had a bet, like who would win.
I thought they were gonna have like an over under on Jeff.
No.
I was about to be so pumped about that.
The loser had to wear a like high school shirt of the winner's team that was signed by the football team.
Yeah, so
And so my dad, being naive apparently, was like, "Oh, my son would love that shirt." Like after he wears it, because we beat Lexington that year, so they signed the shirt, blah blah blah, and then the dude had to wear it around work that day.
That's pretty cool.
And so then he was like, "Yeah, you can have it, whatever. I don't care." Well, my dad, being naive as he is, didn't realize that like high schoolers were just gonna draw a bunch of dicks and shit all over this fucking t-shirt.
I know it did.
So my dad was just like, you can't have this, man."
That's awesome.
Because we were like, what, 12?
Fucking high schoolers, man. I tell you what.
I gotta
Things just
pee.
don't change.
And then close it out.
Yeah. They were so hot.
Yeah, I lost money on
So
on
hot
Joker
right now.
too. And I bet on him every game, triple double. I just
Well, I
put
bet,
$5 on him. I just put $5 on him to have a triple double every game.
I've been on Trey Young. I don't know how many times he scored 25. So I took him to
I always
go
bet on
under.
I always bet on his assists instead of his points.
Well,
Seems like those are more consistent.
it became like this is my problem with it because it becomes a thing where I bet on it and then I'm like,
Oh,
dude, yeah, now I'm
that's,
fucking due.
That's the gambler's folly. That's the like when you lose and lose and lose and lose and lose, you're like, oh, I'm due, and it's like, no, that's not the way odds work.
nah.
What is
Yeah.
what's the bankroll bidder challenge though?
That was what I was saying in the chat before we started our own 10K. What do you say? 10K 10 parlay.
10K 10-day parlay.
Yeah.
Nailed it, dude. Clip that.
I purposely fucked it up so you could drill it.
Nah, I don't think so.
Anyways,
back.
yeah, no, the bankroll builder. I didn't know what to call it, so I just called it that. Whereas, like we race to 100. Like we start with whatever 10 or 20, and then first person to 100 wins.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, because
But-
I'd love $100 right now.
Well, no, we're not. Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, you'll have 100 in account. We don't need to bet the winners, you know. But we can figure out what we're betting on.
Okay.
But I think, what do you guys want to start with, though?
$10.
Do you want to limit how many bets you can make per day?
Yeah, I'll have to put some kind of limit.
Like, can you just do, like, you can't bet more than $10 for this, or you can't make more than, like, 2 bets?
Okay, I see where you're going here.
So, like, can you make 10 $1 bets, or can you, like...
Oh, you're just gonna do a parlay to
That's
hit
what I'm saying.
$100
That's
in
what I'm
one
saying.
day?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, we needed to
That'd be
figure
so
out the
many
rules.
parlays to build. I mean, here's what gambling's hard. You need fucking a lot of time to fucking research shit.
That's fine.
Don't have enough time.
No. You don't need time to research. You just need to get lucky, unless you're gonna research.
That's how
But I have been so unlucky then.
Me too.
No,
I would say 2 bets a day.
2 bets. No, start with 10. 2 bets a day. No, like obviously you can't bet more than you have in the bankroll. So like if we start with 10, the first day you can't bet more than $10.
Yeah, you gotta just keep track of what you win,
Once you hit 0, you're eliminated.
and you owe $10.
Last man standing.
Scoop.
Last man standing gets $1 out of the jar, or gets a get out of jar free card. How about that?
I like that.
Okay.
I like it.
If you lose, if you get eliminated first, 10 in the jar. Eliminated second, 5 into the jar.
Okay.
Fine with me.
Winner gets a get out of jar free.
Okay.
I like it.
Or like a basketball
it.
shot. I mean, you get to pick one random bill out of the jar.
You gotta shoot in. You gotta shoot into the jar.
Maybe something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a ball?
I'm done for whatever.
That's gonna fit in the jar. We'll figure something out.
You got a little kid. She's probably got smaller.
Oh yeah, we got balls that would be a fucking great shot too.
Man, are you
Little
talking about the ball pit balls?
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah,
those
little
would
plastic
fit.
balls.
There's are going in.
Yeah, they'll
You can
fit.
make that.
You gotta hit it. You gotta
How
hit
far
it.
away
Put
is
a
shoot?
arc on it.
40, 50
Dartboard?
feet.
Dartboard distance. You shoot
Across
from the
the
camera.
street.
You gotta shoot from the camera.
Roof to street.
You guys think you're like? Do you think you're like above average at like?
Yeah, my wife
one
thinks
thing?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So like, I saw a TikTok the other day, and it's like every male aged like 30 to 35 thinks that they could be like world class at one thing if they didn't have to work a full-time job. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
World class?
Yeah.
No, I ain't stupid enough to think that.
So every time I watch people play handball, I'm like, why the fuck is America not the greatest in the world at this?
Don't pay enough.
That's the problem. Like, can
They
you
paid the
can
most
you
to be
imagine-
LeBron and like KD.
Can you
I think.
imagine if like just not even a role player, but just a bench player, NBA player was like, I'm gonna play handball.
It'd be absolutely
Would
insane.
fucking break records. Every time I watch that, I'm like, I could play for the national team. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I'm an out of shape white guy, and I could fucking play for them. Like,
I think I have the best maneuverability that you would ever find, ever. That's what I would be.
In
world
what, a
class.
car?
what the
Yeah,
fuck
any
does that
vehicle.
mean?
No way.
I think my dad
No.
would crush you.
Put it to the test.
And what?
You know what? I bet my dad would bet you.
In any
Put
car?
it to the test. Yeah.
Just
like,
pull,
you're gonna
like
bet, like,
five
an
random
Asian
cars.
in a
No,
Nissan.
like five random cars. You have like a semi, a camper on a truck.
He's gonna beat me on a semi because he drives it every day.
Every
but
day.
I got a little experience. But
He's gonna crush
beat
you
me
on a box truck too, because it's just
I think well, put us to the test. Get some cones
regular
out.
truck. Regular truck. You guys are probably the same because you both drive one every
Get us
day.
some cones out and have us go through an obstacle course.
You know what really?
Jeff,
you know
I'm
what really?
coming for you.
You know what would really be the test? It'd be like
I
putting
have
you
a
both.
particular set of skills, Jeff.
It'd be like putting you both in like a Nissan Altima, like a car.
You
like,
put us like
none of-
put
you
us in the
either-
obstacle course. Have like a kid with the ball bouncing, or well, not obviously not a kid. Okay, so
Yeah, we're sending your kid out.
But then,
you want to put it.
You
to
don't
the
have to
test.
send him; he'll fucking do it on his own. But you give us a parallel park, maybe a couple, weaving in and out. I think I'm fucking top
I
top
would
shelf.
love every second of what fucking recording
yeah.
this.
Put me top
be in.
shelf.
We're never gonna get a semi.
I think
though.
Jeff's.
Or we're a box truck.
I think
we can
Jeff's
find
opening up at like a minus 200.
We cannot find a
okay.
semi. We have to find someone
You'd
who
be
owns a
surprised.
semi.
You'd be
That-
surprised.
yeah.
I guarantee you, if I put something out, I need to borrow somebody's semi for 6 hours. I will pay you per hour. Then yeah.
So expensive. They charge you like $200 easy.
Well, there's
If
more
you
than
tell them what you're
more
doing,
than
they'd
one
probably
person.
be like, I want in.
Yeah, he's you piqued my interest. Now you have my attention.
And
My
now we have like
curiosity,
a
now you have my
we got a
interest.
50-person bracket now in Matsu.
Put me
We
to
got to
the
do a
test.
bracket for March Madness. Not a March Madness bracket, but like how
Go
people
on.
do like cereal brackets.
We need
this
time
bracket.
limits too.
I love the Levitard bracket that he does every year. That looks like bracket.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
a good one.
fucking good. God, the Larry Bird, my favorite of all time, is the Larry Bird looks like an old Ukrainian woman.
Yeah, he does too.
He
man.
does. He really
Oh,
does.
it's so good. Oh, it's so.
He looks
good.
like a 4th grade gym teacher from the 90s.
Mrs. Manco.
Yeah, but a woman's gym teacher, you're saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he does so badly. My God.
Shout out, Larry.
So good. I think if I had to pick something, I would. Man, I feel like I'm really good at like holding the pump, like when you're pumping gas.
Ooh, stopping
and
it.
then letting it go
I've
right
hit
on the
that
dollar
once.
amount.
I've hit
Once?
that once. Yeah.
I do it like
That doesn't bother me. I
I'm
don't care
usually
at
just.
all.
I'm
no,
usually
but I
feeling
try
it.
though. That's the problem. Like I hold it like it's not like I like hold it, and I'm like, bang, and I get pissed when I go over by like one or
guess-
two. Son of a bitch.
See, I guess I never really like. Think
Oh, I
about
try
it
and hold it to the limit and let it go.
I'll do that
like,
next
right
time. I'll
away.
do that next time. See if I can get it. How close I can get it. You seen that
I
restaurant?
feel like I'm above average at that.
seen
I
that
don't know
re-
if that's a thing.
You seen the restaurant
Maybe.
where you can eat for free if you hit it? It's like a buzzer, and it'll like count down. And if you hit it right at like 0 or whatever the number is, you like eat
Well, that's
for
like
free
the
or
little
something like
the
that.
little spinny things in the arcade. I sent you when we were at Great Wolf Lodge. I
Yeah,
sent
you
you
hit
guys
one, right?
that first try. Hit the fucking
it's
hit the
impressive.
jackpot on
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
very
That
good.
might be your thing. You might be above everything.
Yeah.
Now I do think I am pretty good at that. Actually, I think my favorite arcade game is the one. It's
The
like
stacker
It's the
thing?
stacker.
Yeah,
Yeah, it goes
yeah.
across. It starts with 3s, and then once you get to level 4, it goes down to 2, and then you got to make it up to what is it, row 10 or 11.
No idea what that is.
I'll hit a jackpot like 1 out of 3.
Really?
1 out of 3 plays on that.
Man, that's
I saw a
impressive.
dude saying this fucking place is rigged. I lost like $5,000 some dollars, and he was walking out and it was Dave and Buster. That was good.
We did our rehearsal dinner at Dave and Buster's, and all the people like my dad, he had so many like Verizon points from having Verizon for like 15 years,
Holds up.
and he just didn't use the points for anything, and he was like, I can buy Dave and Buster's gift cards with these
Oh, that's
Verizon
cool.
points. So he had like almost $800 worth of Dave and Buster's
Damn.
gift cards.
Dang,
So when we
look
did
at
our
that.
rehearsal dinner there, he was like, I'm just gonna buy game cards for everyone. I was like,
Yeah, that's real
that's
tight.
tight.
Yeah.
So like the room came with like a $20 play card for everyone, and then my dad had like an additional like $50 play card for everyone because of the like promo that they gave you. They gave you like a discount for renting the room.
That's cool though.
And so then when everyone was leaving, like there were no kids at the rehearsal dinner, and people were just like, here's the card back. There's tickets on there. My dad was like, all right, thanks. And then he just gave me like a stack of fucking cards like this. So drunk Reese was like, fuck, keeping these. So I went up to the front and I was like, can you put these together? Poor girl was like, yeah, it's going to take a second though. So I was just standing there for like probably 15 minutes while she was like, swipe, click, 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 swipe, click, click, click. But I ended up having like almost 100,000 tickets between all the cards.
Yeah.
And so whenever we go to Dave and Buster's now, like it's the same account that we have. So I'm like, Benny, go ahead, go nuts, dude. Like,
That's pretty cool.
because he's always like, oh, I won so many tickets. It's like, yeah, you won 17, man, you suck.
Yeah. Game up, dude.
But he picks like the dumbest shit ever, and you're like, enjoy,
I was gonna tell my kid
enjoy
that.
that slime, dude.
Yeah, I was
Like-
like, that's like these aren't gonna win us tickets, right?
You guys go through like a cussing phase with your kids?
What do you mean, like at them?
No, them cussing.
Yeah.
It's happened before. Yeah.
It's not before. Corey's getting bad.
Really?
They'll just be chilling in bed and she'd just be like, fuck.
Yeah, whenever she learned that.
That one wasn't me. That was
No.
Tawny. It happened the other day. Tawny said, fuck something, and she, fuck, fuck. And
Okay,
now it's
man.
just like
Well,
mid-random conversation.
She's
then.
at the mimic stage right now.
Oh,
though,
yeah,
like-
mimics anything.
So Benny is like, he knows what words are.
I keep telling her when she knows what's bad and good, she'll stop.
Yeah. Well, she'll stop or she'll get like, I don't love plucking my kids, but
God,
I
it
love
cracks me
I
up.
love the response when I like. Obviously, if I fucking pluck you, it's because you did something that you shouldn't have. But they're always so taken aback when you get them. They're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, catch you off
that shit
guard.
cracks me up. It's so fucking funny.
They used to do. She'd be like, "Ass is a bad word, right?" Yeah, I'm not gonna say that ass word. Like,
Yeah.
we just think of a reason to keep saying it.
That's
So
cool. I can
Benny,
respect it.
Benny will randomly, and it's 100% me, but he'll randomly will just be talking and something happen and be like, "What the hell?" Ooh. like dog, you can't let that slip out. You gotta stop.
Yeah. Like, I go to work. You got teachers. Like you
Hell
got,
isn't even that bad. No, like your mom is the boss of all the teachers. You go to like she runs like all of the fucking daycares that you're at. She runs. Like you can't be
Yeah,
doing
Tony,
that.
she'll be like, too. She'll be like, "But what if we get like caught into school and like they're like, yeah, your kid just yelling fuck." I'm be like, I'm supposed to. You tell me I'm gonna look at that teacher and not crack up laughing in her face.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
No,
You're
Get
just
over
like,
it.
he's running around yelling fuck. I just you crying laughing.
Evie's the same way. Like she's not as mimicky as Corey, because Corey, I feel like if you walk up to her and you're like popcorn, she'll be like
Oh yeah, she was
pop,
like that.
pop. But like Everly will hear certain things, like especially if it's like if I say like a cuss word in a weird way, or like I say it funny, like if I high pitch cuss, like if Meg says something, I'm like bitch, like like messing around with her. Everly from the other room just like bitch. I'm like, hey, we need to cut that out.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll get over it though. That's fun.
Give him the AP treatment.
Nah.
Oh man, you can't beat them with like switches. Just gotta pluck them.
Can't beat him with switches.
This isn't the like
AP assholes.
1970s. Yeah,
This isn't the 70s. That can't be that long. You know something? You know hear a crazy
it can't
story?
be that long ago. The 70s was 50 years ago.
It's dropping the hat in the earth, brother.
In the Earth,
Earth.
Earth.
the mantle. Think the Cavs should retire Kyrie's
Freemasons.
number?
Who?
Yeah, sure.
Think the Cavs should retire Kyrie's number?
I would say so. Unless this team wins like 2 ships and then fuck him and Bron.
Why? But there's no number 2s on this team though.
No, I don't think they.
No
I don't think they
shitheads?
should retire Kyrie's number.
So, if you can,
What?
Jake, if you can, like, there's. So I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, trying to think of number 2s, because that's what Kyrie wore.
The best ones, I'd say Anna. Best I've ever seen. You don't remember?
God damn it. So Sexton wore number 2, and then Mo Williams. Those are the two.
yeah.
Those are the two best other number 2s.
Yeah, he choked
So
so
I
hard
knew
every
I knew
playoff.
Sexton because like I loved Sexton when we drafted him.
The Bull.
The Bull, yeah, young Bull. But like I did not remember Mo Williams was number 2.
No, no,
yeah,
no.
until you said that.
But I don't think. Like I don't. Do you retire his number?
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
No.
I think
What's he
once
done?
he retires,
He hit that shot.
then you can retire it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
hit
you
that
bring
shot
him back
last
and you
year.
retire his number.
I feel like especially if he somehow makes his way back to Cleveland, then you definitely retire.
If he came back, then maybe it's in discussion. But
Say you retire his number just for telling Brooklyn to
What if
fuck their
Bron-
shot stance.
what
That
if-
baller ass move right there.
What if Braun comes back
Mm-hmm.
for one final year and then Kyrie's like, fuck it, vet minimum. Like, I'll come off the bench. I
No,
don't care.
he's not.
He
would
won't.
Never.
He won't, but like, what if he did?
cool.
But it also wouldn't be, Kyrie's not old enough to retire when Braun's retiring, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Never done though.
Ron might.
Yeah.
He's
I
at
think
a
he will.
minimum, he's signing like the 10-day contract
Yeah.
they do where you can
Yeah, I think
retire
he will.
for that team.
His number would be retired.
Brown wants to come back, I think.
If I were him, I'd want to come back and play with this team too.
That's what he wants, yeah.
Yeah. Our weakest link right now is power forward, so.
He'd have to come back and be.
Actually, sorry, shoot strong forward because Mobley is the power forward.
What the fuck's a strong forward?
What is it?
Small forward.
Small forward, strong forward, whatever.
That's not whatever. That's strong and small are so different.
LeBron plays a strong forward, not a
I
small
like
forward.
that. I like that actually. I like
is
that a
true,
lot. Yeah. That should be a thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start telling people that.
You know what? In my mind, it's power forward, strong forward. There's no small.
I'll take
You
that.
seen us fucking small forward? Shut up.
Yeah, only for watching the NBA.
No,
That's the
even
only
then,
time,
we're,
yeah.
oh, they're small at 6'9". Fuck
That's
off.
crazy. That is crazy. They're so fucking tall.
If I was 6'9",
Oh,
I would
Giants.
step on children. If I was that tall, I'd just step on them.
I'd love
Not whipping with the switch. Just
Nope, just step on them.
Stomp him. Push him like a
No, I
bug,
wouldn't
dude.
stomp on them. I'd just literally just step on them.
oh, this one has got out of hand.
I think we've hit all our topics, though.
I mean, it's literally the Super Bowl in a couple of days, and we just went insane today.
You're the only one that doesn't have bets on the Super Bowl?
Oh, I'm getting.
Oh, actually, sorry to just pique everyone's mic.
All right, cool question and cut off like that.
Fuck the question. I am so annoyed that Ohio does not consider the coin flip, the color of the
wondering
Gatorade,
that.
the national
Is it because
anthem.
it's our first year?
It's because it's not considered sports gambling in Ohio.
That's
they don't
stupid.
consider that sports. Like,
Yeah, that makes
motherfucker,
sense.
it's related to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's the only time we do it. How is that not
That's-
sports gambling?
That makes me
Tossing
real
a coin's
salty.
a sport.
I plan on putting a good
Literally,
amount down on the coin
I
toss.
sent it in the group chat this morning. I was pissed because I was like, man, I can see that they're posted. Like I've been seeing it, and I'm not finding them on DraftKings. So I googled it, and it was like, see the prop bet rules for your state.
I kind of thought about
Yeah,
taking
I
the
was
coin
wondering.
toss for my whole wad and just having a great
I
night or not
swear,
betting
I
anymore.
was going to do that too.
Yeah.
I was going to put a lot on.
I was
the
just
coin
gonna
toss.
So just we
I was
double
gonna
up
do-
or we just watch the game and have fun.
I was gonna do 10 on each of them. Like I had it
Just
set in
live bet the
mind.
shit out of that
I was gonna
motherfucker.
do 10 on each of them, and it was like I was gonna take tails. I was gonna take no touchback. I was gonna take
Gatorade.
Don't Stop the Music as the first song of the halftime.
No, it's going to be diamonds.
No, I think so.
That's
Diamonds
kinda
and
with
Don't
you
Stop
there.
Diamonds and Don't Stop the Music are the like two favorites to be the first song. And Don't Stop the Music is older. That's why I picked that one.
That's a good one.
What was
I
the
haven't thought of that song in a long time. That's the please don't stop
Yeah.
the, and that's all you can go. Oh, there, get us.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll shut us down. And then
They're gunning for it.
the national anthem over 2 minutes.
Yeah, for
Stapleton's
sure
gonna
with
go.
Stapleton.
He's gonna
He might
soar.
He might not be done till halftime.
Yeah, he's gonna soar over that.
Well, he's not gonna
and then the
start until
Gatorade back.
halftime.
Yellow.
Oh, he's the national anthem singer.
Yeah, he's national anthem. I don't even know who's on with Rihanna.
I don't know either.
No idea.
She'll bring somebody out.
Oh, I bet she brings out bangers.
They
Katy-
put. I
Katy
mean,
Perry.
they always do like 2 or 3. Like there's never
You
just
think she's
one.
gonna bring that bastard shark back?
I thought her and Katy Perry were real tight. Maybe I made that up.
Katy Perry was just the
I don't know
halftime
how
show
you would
like
know that. No, I bet that's a while ago.
5 years.
Maybe at
don't
least
remember.
I'd say.
How long ago was Lady Gaga? Off the top of
Oh,
the stadium. the WWF
Was it
Hell in a
last year?
Cell
The week-
gifts
or the
were so
weekend?
funny. What?
Was it the weekend last year?
Last year was the weekend. He was trying to do
No,
the.
last year was Snoop Dogg.
Oh no! Last
yeah,
year,
yeah, yeah.
last year was Eminem. That's right.
Yeah.
And then the year before that was the weekend. So then, then the year before that would have been Lady Gaga. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. You
And
getting all
then-
this?
He's writing it down.
Nice.
Oh, he's signing his name.
Okay. Cool. He's got to pee.
Oh, I thought that said Cotton Eye Joe.
If you got to pee, let's just sign out.
Yeah.
That's what kept trying to
Send us home.
That's what I'm trying to do right here. It's
All
been
right.
wild. It's been fun.
Find us on everywhere you can find a podcast.
everywhere.
YouTube.
Everywhere. YouTube, if you want to see our smiling faces. If you just want to listen to us, Spotify, Amazon, Audible, Google.
Yep.
What's the weird not Twitter that you're always talking about, Watts?
Mastodon.
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 Don't have it. Never heard of it.
Black
so don't
Power,
look that up.
Black
No,
Power
haven't yet.
Ranger website. Yeah.
Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Talk.
Twitter and the Talk. We're very, very super active on all of those. So
The Jeffrey Dahmer show. Now I love the guy.
You finished? You love Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, I love the guy who. Sure, Tyson definitely punched that tiger at some point. Like he had to have. There's no. I mean,
absolutely.
Haggle with the gypsies.
they want to haggle.
And like 99% of Amish are also super racist.
Gambling's fucking hard.
Really hard.